recovery is their priority.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Evan Cohen here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
And yes, it is the Midsummer Classic, the 95th edition of Major League Baseball's All-Star Game tonight in Atlanta at Truist Park. And we'll bring you all the coverage courtesy of Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Hear the game starting at 5 p.m. on 710 a.m. and in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN radio tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game tonight at 5, thanks to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water on 710 ESPN. On LA's mega sports station and your home of Major League Baseball, 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Tuesday afternoon.
Mason, Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Tuesday with the Hall of Famers. Mason and Ireland, and let's say happy birthday to Johnny I. Let's play a great Johnny I moment, shall we?
We are aware of some changes that are coming down the pike. Okay. Have you texted the new people?
What new people?
I'll text you the name.
Yeah, text me the name.
I can't say it, but I can't believe you can't figure it out.
No, I can't. I cannot figure it out.
See, that was from last week when Mace was beating up Johnny I in an argument. So Johnny I decided to throw him off and slip in something he shouldn't have. Well done. Also, happy birthday, producer Laura.
Aaron Hank becomes a ninth player to hit 3,000 hits.
Wait, what did you just say?
Hank Aaron, you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say?
Jesus.
Well, that's classic. That goes back to the afternoon show days. LZ was here during that. Well, happy birthday, Johnny I. Happy birthday, Laura. Kasim is in for producer Brian Cohen. Mace is here. The social team in the back, and we get ready for All-Star Game tonight at 5 p.m. the MLB All-Star Game, the 95th Midsummer Classic. Plus, we'll talk free agency. We'll talk all that stuff. Let's do it. A birthday edition of the biggest show on the radio. Oh, did I forget? 2 p.m. today, Fast Track returns to Mason and Ireland.
Yeah!
Make sure our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Don't miss that. Fast Track is coming back, Jack. Mason and Ireland. Your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. What is happening? Now, Ireland, are you happy? Are you kidding? You always want a heads up on when the food is going to be here, and Fresh Brothers has arrived.
I beat up Ron Mitchell last week. I told him he was dead to me because he didn't tell me the food was coming, so he emailed me twice.
Yes.
And made sure I got food. And Fresh Brothers has all this new stuff out this week.
Today we're doing sandwich. I got a chicken parm sub. What are you eating?
I'm eating white Alfredo pasta. I'm eating Sunday marinara pasta. I am eating garlic cheese bread. Cannot beat it.
You, my friend, have a great metabolism.
Yes, I do.
It so annoys me. Laura, what are you eating over there from the Fresh Brothers?
I got a parm sandwich like yours.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't tried it. And then the white pasta and a breadstick. So a lot of carbs, but I'm delicious.
I love Fresh Brothers. My favorite pizza spot. My favorite stuff. I mean, this sandwich now is going to be in my regular rotation of Grubhub nights. Or no, you can use the Fresh Brothers app.
The Fresh Brothers app is the greatest app ever invented. You literally open it, and it gives you one of the options is to reorder.
Yep.
So if you have an order that you like, it's literally you tap it to open it, you tap reorder, and a pizza shows up at your house 20, 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's great.
Make no mistake, Fresh Brothers. I am telling you, so damn good. Huge fan. And thank you very much for the eats on John Ireland and Laura Romo's birthday. Laura?
That sandwich,
Is that not the chicken parm sandwich?
Oh, my God.
It is so on it.
Good.
So right there. So, Laura, it's your birthday today. How do you celebrate your birthday?
We don't really have plans today.
No?
First
Isn't there
time.
like a romantic getaway with the boo?
No. We already did that over the weekend.
Oh,
We're
okay.
fine.
You had your romantic getaway. So now it's...
Maybe hanging out with friends for dinner or something like that. Actually, Alicia DeVaya invited me to a comedy
Love
show.
Alicia DeVaya.
She invited you where?
To a comedy show tonight. So I might do
that's
that,
nice. Yeah, Alicia's great. She was out at the show on Friday, in fact.
Was
working with Legends Attic. By the way, you missed Pedro Guerrero, who was there. Daryl Evans, who was there. And Legends Attic, there's this artist named Dave Hobrecht. Have you ever seen his stuff?
I've seen his sketch, the name
the
sketch.
charcoal.
Guy.
Yeah. They displayed all kinds of his stuff, including an unbelievable Shohei Ohtani piece that is just amazing. So thanks to Dave Hobrecht for his stuff and Alicia Del Valle. And they brought Pedro Guerrero, who is terrific. That was all Friday at All-Star Friday night. And last night was Home Run Derby night. Now, I texted you guys during the Home Run Derby.
Right.
Were you watching it?
Yes.
You were? Okay.
Yes.
I got the impression Bergman was not.
He wasn't because he didn't know who you were talking
He didn't
about.
know
You
I
were
was talking
texting about
about.
O'Neill Cruz,
Right.
and he was up, and Greg said, who are you talking about?
And I basically just said, this should be the next Dodger center fielder. And Greg was like, who's that? And it was O'Neill Cruz, who was great.
I love that trade that Travis mentioned. If they could get Clase and Kwan, I would give up a lot more than Travis even suggested.
Killer deal.
Yeah.
That is a killer deal for the Dodgers as we approach the trade deadline. And an everyday outfielder would make all the difference right now for that team. So last night, I thought the coolest thing, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, won the Home Run Derby.
Oh, yeah, I got $10,000 for that. By the way, I was very lucky. He qualified by like 1 inch.
1 inch, exactly.
Yeah. And the guy, Caminero, the kid from Tampa, was the only guy we didn't take. We took 7 guys.
Yep.
Nobody took Caminero.
Nobody took Caminero.
So I got lucky.
Yeah, Raleigh was great, and I thought it was really cool for baseball. You know, the dad is pitching, the brother is catching, he's ripping baseballs out of the yard. I just thought really cool.
Ken Griffey there, the last Mariner to win the Derby.
You know, and I love. See, I think the Home Run Derby is different from All-Star Weekend for the NBA. Like the Home Run Derby, I think still you create stars. Like now, people know who Cal Raleigh is, and a lot of people didn't on yesterday afternoon. So he made a big impression. This is the way you mint stars, doing stuff like this. Last year, Teoscar. This year, and Teoscar announced his presence last year. This year, Cal Raleigh, who now switch-hitting catcher. We're going to follow him in part because his name is the Big Dumper. The Big Dumper. Do we know how he got the name?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's got a big butt.
Oh, is it as simple as that?
Yeah.
He didn't have like one big dump that got him the Big Dumper name?
No, they just say he's got such a big butt that he gets, and that's why they're saying keeps him back. And somebody asked him about it. They said, how'd you get that name? And he said, well, let's be honest, I have a really big butt.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's why they call him the Big Dumper.
No, it's a little obvious. So we got a bunch going on today.
Yeah,
There's a ton of stuff.
So, Laura, should we do our birthday brain teaser right out of the gate?
What's a birthday brain teaser?
See if it works on Kasim and Mace?
Sure.
Okay. So, Laura, I think I'll do it. We'll have that ready in case I screw it up. But I think I'll do it so we can go slower.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kasim, I need your undivided attention, you too, Mace, for 60 seconds. Okay? This is going to, you can play along at home or in your car, wherever you're listening.
Let me find it because I can't seem to find it.
Well, don't worry about it because I'm gonna do the part. This is not an original thing for me. Owen Wilson did this on Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that's where I got it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to tell you guys to do several things, but I don't want you to ever tell me what you're thinking. Okay?
Who are you, Oz Perlman over there?
Yeah, it is kind of Oz Perlman.
Okay.
It is kind of like that. Okay? Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Got it.
Got it? Okay.
Got it.
Multiply it by 9. All right?
Got it.
Got it, Kasim?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Take that number, whatever it is now, and take the 2 digits of that number and add them up.
Okay, got it.
Okay? You with me, Kasim?
Yep.
Subtract 5.
Okay.
Okay, you got your number?
I do.
Kasim, you got your number? Okay. I want you to assign a letter of the alphabet to whatever the number is that you chose. In other words, if you took A, that's 1. Or if you picked 1, that's A. 2, it's B. 3, it's C. D, it's 4.
Got it.
All right, so you have your letter.
Yep.
All right. Think of a country that starts with that letter. Okay?
Oh, well, hang on a second.
You got one, Kasim? A country.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't think of a number, a city, a country.
There's a country that starts with whatever the letter is that corresponds.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Now, take the last letter of that country and think of an animal.
With that last letter.
With the last letter that starts. Okay, you got an animal, Kasim?
Got it. Yep.
Mace, you got an animal?
Yep.
Take the last letter of the animal and think of a fruit. Okay? The last letter of the animal, whatever that is, the fruit starts with that letter. Okay?
Hang on a second.
Kasim, you got one?
Got one, yeah.
All right, Kasim, I think it's working on you. I
No,
don't think it's working on you.
Okay, so wait a minute. Fruit.
All right, so here again.
That starts with the last letter of the animal.
Okay, so you
got it.
Okay, you remember your country.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, last letter of the country is the okay.
Yeah, we got it.
Is the fruit. Kasim,
Yes.
did you get a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange?
I did.
And I did too.
Can you believe that works?
Yo. Nah, that's wild.
Can you believe that?
How does that
works?
work?
I don't, you want to hear how it played out with Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
All right, hit it, Laura.
Oh, hang on a second. We're going to get it. That is an amazing trick.
Can you believe
Does that always work?
It didn't work on Bergman. All right?
Okay.
But I saw somebody sent me that link.
Yeah, I ended up with Denmark orange. Yeah,
It's a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange.
Jeez.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now take whatever.
Hang on.
Laura, you don't have to play it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's an amazing trick.
Yeah.
That's very Osperman. Do we know why that works?
I have no idea.
Who invented
Owen Wilson did it on Jimmy Kimmel. I've tried it on like 4 or 5 people, and it worked. The only person it hasn't worked on is Bergman, because Bergman picked, with the K, he picked koala, and it threw him off.
See, I almost picked the Dominican Republic when he sent it to me, and it wouldn't have worked, because then it would have been like cat.
So what did you wind up with?
Denmark orange kangaroo.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a birthday brain teaser courtesy of Laura and I.
I love that. I love that. All right, so what are we going to do here? I'll tell you what, we're going to get it cranked up. By the way, the return of Fast Track today.
Be fun.
I'm excited about that. So goodbye, What's Up, Fool, and hello, Fast Track.
Fast Track.
There you go.
Sponsored by Cerritos Auto Square.
Yes, exactly. Coming up next for you, I gave you a generally positive review for Superman.
I'm glad you saw this. I sent this to you this morning.
But I listened to the review of some other sports personality, and he disagrees, to say the least. That is coming up next for you. Let me tell you, if you are looking for a great spot to watch the Major League Baseball All-Star game, how about going to Cosm? If you haven't been to Cosm yet, what are you waiting for? Ultimate immersive fan experience, the Dome, massive wraparound display, reserved booth-style seating, and over in the hall, wall-to-wall screens. I'm telling you, Cosm is the place you got to be. You can experience the Major League Baseball All-Star Game like you're in Atlanta at Truist Park for the game. On top of that, Max Holloway puts his BMF title on the line against Dustin Poirier in a showdown that redefines intensity for UFC action. That's coming up as well. You can step into the Dome, feel like you're actually cage side at the Smoothie Center in New Orleans. More than watching a fight, it's like being in the middle of it. Be in the middle of a UFC match. Be in the middle of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. It's all at Cosm. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. No live imaging Tuesday today. We'll return next week with that, but it's because it's Cappy's night out.
What a fortunate moment we find ourselves in.
Join Cappy and I at Park West Bicycle Casino, The Bike. This afternoon, we'll start broadcasting live at 3 p.m., and then we'll be with you till 10 p.m. tonight, pressing the flesh, watching the All-Star Game, eating fabulous sushi. And how about giving you $30 in Cappy Bucks of free play? Just check in at the front desk, say Cappy sent me, and then get your free play and come find us. Party, party, all party at The Bike, Park West Bicycle Casino in the city of Bell Gardens. We'll be there until 10 o'clock tonight with ESPN LA and the all-new, brand new inside Park West Bicycle Casino, Jack.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness CBT with power moonroof, Harman Kardon speaker system, and a 10-way power driver's seat for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment, S37-35805, MSRP $37,764, $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit, 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon. Tonight is the MLB All-Star Game, the 95th edition of the Midsummer Classic. At Truist Park in Atlanta, we'll have your coverage presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Starts at 5 p.m. on 7:10 a.m. and on the ESPN radio tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. The All-Star Game right here on 710. And meanwhile, Sedano and Cap will continue until 6 p.m. on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles and the Listen Live tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. Your home of the MLB All-Star Game, thanks to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, is LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN now. Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday continues on 710.
All right, don't forget, you can celebrate with us at our 21st birthday private podcast party. It's coming up Saturday, July 26th, Hollywood Park Casino. You can enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guest, take home a really cool, exclusive Mason and Ireland commemorative item. The tables and everything is sold out right now, but you can go to ESPNLA.com to sign up for the backup list, and we will be giving away tickets here on 710 as we lead up to the event on July the 26th. And ladies and gentlemen, Parker Bell is in the house. Parker, Laura, come on in. It is officially Ireland and Laura's birthday.
Hey, it's a birthday cake.
It's a big birthday cake from Susie Cakes, which is my total favorite.
That's awesome.
And what does it say on it?
Johnny I.
Johnny I. Does it not say you?
No, it does.
Oh, okay. Johnny I and Laura.
Very nice. Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
That's excellent.
You're welcome.
All right, Parker, after you get your requisite pictures, cut that up and share it with everybody,
Yes,
will you?
please do.
Okay.
And Ireland, this is your birthday present.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. And
Wow. I'm getting all sorts of stuff.
Yes. It is. I was told that that the nice restaurant in Coeur d'Alene, or one of them, is called Beverly's.
Yeah, we were just there last Friday. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Absolutely.
Love that.
So, and Laura, I sent you a gift as well. So, happy birthday to
I
everybody.
should work on my birthday more often. I normally don't.
You normally don't. Why are you working this year on your birthday?
Because we celebrated it in Idaho on Friday night when you guys were at the All-Star game.
Oh, right.
That was the Hootenanny.
Oh, that's right, the Hootenanny. Now, is that is that a bunch of country folk, country music, that kind of thing?
Like literally, remember that line in Blues Brothers where they ask her what kind of music? She goes, "Oh, we have both kinds, country and Western."
So that's what's going on there? That's very
Yeah.
funny. Happy birthday to these guys. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. And coming up right now, yesterday, I gave a review, and I wasn't blown away by Superman, but I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good, not great. Mike Francesa, who's a sports radio personality, Who I think is he on radio now or on podcast or on satellite?
I think he's doing a pod, but he's very, very popular in New York.
Yes. So he saw Superman, and this is his 21-second review.
This stunk. As for someone who's a old-time TV show Superman guy trying to get entertained for a couple hours and wants to see Superman, this movie was pure torture to sit through. Torture. I mean, I'll tell you this. If my name was on the credits, I'd hide it. That's how bad it was.
So that's a distinctly different review than you get. By the way, Kirk Herbstreit followed up Francesa and said, could not agree more.
Really?
They hate it. Why do you think you thought it was okay? And what's there to hate about it? I'll mention some of the other things.
Okay,
Gave
tell
you
me some of the stuff that they didn't like.
He said Superman basically gets his ass kicked for 2 hours.
He does have someone that's got him. Yeah.
He said, who wants to go see Superman get his ass kicked for 2 hours?
Okay.
That was his main complaint.
See, my main complaint is the dog. Again, I believe the CGI dog was mistreated in the making of this movie.
The CGI dog?
The CGI dog. Yeah, but I thought it was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. And I would imagine Mike Francesa hasn't liked a movie since 1967. I'm just guessing.
That's possible.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Never has good stuff to say. So I find this interesting. You sent this along. Dan Orlovsky, who I think is an excellent analyst.
Yeah, he just got his deal redone, so he's going to be on ESPN for the next for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and I'm super happy about that because I think he's terrific. Now he is upset apparently because he lost the Sports Emmy Award for Outstanding Personality / Studio Analyst, and he lost to Charles Barkley. Now, who could vote for anybody but Charles Barkley?
Yeah, that would be like. One year I lost best play-by-play guy to Vin Scully.
It's like, come on.
I'm like, of course everyone's playing for second.
Yeah. The nominees, by the way, were Charles, Nate Burleson, who I do think is very good, Ryan Clark, who's excellent, Kirk Herbstreit, and Dan Patrick.
Well,
I'm sorry. No, Orlovsky, Barkley, Burleson, Ryan Clark, and Kirk Herbstreit.
That's easy for me. Barkley every day of the week.
Barkley.
Yeah.
Okay, if you take him off.
And I like all 5 of those guys.
Take him off the board. Who do you vote for?
Orlovsky.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I like Orlovsky a lot.
I like Orlovsky because he's not afraid to say the unpopular thing.
Right.
And most people are.
I like Orlovsky because he's friends with Matthew Stafford and always has really nice things to say about Matthew Stafford and brings up the Rams all the time.
And he's been ahead of because he was Matthew Stafford's backup for 10 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he knows how talented he is.
Yeah. So
Interesting side fact about Dan Orlovsky.
Sure.
Triplet boys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He has triplets.
That's crazy.
Almost as crazy as Roger Federer was watching Wimbledon over the weekend. He's retired now. 2 sets of twins.
Really?
Twin boys and twin girls. Girls are older.
Oh, wow.
But he has 4 kids, twin girls, twin boys.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's super weird.
So, our friend Eric Enstrom, who was an old-time producer for us, going all the way back,
the very first one we ever had,
30+ years.
You'll see some references to Eric if you come to the private podcast event.
So Eric is actually working at the British Open right now, and he's one of those guys that holds up a sign that says "Quiet," and he sent me a picture of it. And I don't know how you even apply for the guy who holds the quiet sign. But
let me tell you something about this particular British Open.
Okay.
It's being held in Ireland at a course called Royal Portrush.
Okay.
It starts on Thursday.
Yep.
So if you're looking at a map of Ireland, Royal Portrush is as far north in Ireland as you can go, at the top of the country.
Okay.
All right. It's where they make Bushmills.
Okay.
The whiskey.
Oh, look out.
It is, Mace. I played it with my dad before my dad died. We played it in 2011 on a father-son golf trip.
Right.
It is the hardest golf course I have ever played.
So, what do you even shoot somewhere like that?
Oh, I didn't break 100.
Oh, you didn't?
It is so fun, though. And finally, I should say I wouldn't have broken 100. It got so blustery and so windy that you would put your ball in the green and would just blow off the green.
Is that right?
So we picked up and went straight to the Bushmills bar. We stayed at the Bushmills Inn. It is. So don't be surprised if somebody from Ireland wins this. The last time it was there, Shane Lowry, an Irishman, won it. I think Rory McIlroy's got a great shot this week. He one shot. I think he has the course record there. If you don't know how to play there because the weather is so wicked,
right,
you'll just crumble.
Are we gonna do like a pool like we always do? Why not?
You want to do a pool, or do you just want to each? You want to take each one golf, or each take 5?
Each take 5.
Okay,
let's do each take 5.
All right, so
I
just
think
have
that's
those
really fun.
ready by tomorrow.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
and I
we'll
just sent you a picture of our friend Eric Enstrom holding the quiet sign.
Yeah, it is a spectacular
the
place.
Open.
By the way, you guys can look this
It's like
up.
those people think they invented golf.
Well,
I
the
mean,
people
those
in
people...
Scotland do. The people in Ireland are just drinking and playing.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, but a couple things of reasons why you're not a giant golf fan, but you would really enjoy this.
Okay.
Game of Thrones tour right outside Royal Point Rush.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
That's where they did a lot of the Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah, no, nice.
And there's a place there called Giants Causeway that's really cool. So if you're into history and tourism, Google Giants Causeway, and you can see these steps that just were created. And there was an old thing that a giant lived there, and so people go to Giants Causeway to see the steps. It's really cool.
We watched last night. We were looking for something to watch after the Home Run Derby, and we tuned into something called Holy Statues or Holy something or other. It was hosted by Dennis Quaid. And they did the Stonehenge, which I've never been to, but I hear is just...
Either have I. Where is Stonehenge located?
Somewhere in England near the water. That's about as much as I could say. So anyway, they're given theories on how they made Stonehenge because it's like these 700-pound rocks, and they're all stacked up in a certain way, and they line up with the sun. And one of the theories was... I was looking for actual science. One of the theories was Merlin. I'm like, I'm sorry. Merlin the magician was not responsible. That's not a legitimate theory for why Stonehenge is where it is.
So, as you know, I have like all these goofy things that happen when I play golf.
Yes.
And so you can get money from your playing partners if you do certain things. Like you hit it in the sand and you make par, that's a sandy.
Right.
You hit a tree and make par, that's a barky.
Yeah.
You make a putt longer than the pole, that's a poley. Okay. You put the ball on the green and you're the closest to the pin, that's a greenie. Okay. At the course we play at, there's a rock configuration. If you hit it into there, you're allowed to hit it if you can find your ball, and that's a Stonehenge.
Is
so
that
you
right?
get $1 if you make it. If you got 1 foot in the sand and 1 foot out, that's a hokey pokey.
Damn.
We have like 25 of these.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so you
that's
can make
cool.
you can make a lot of money.
All right, coming up next, we're going to spin the wheel of questions. Plus, let's talk about some of the potential deals that the Dodgers could potentially look at. Potential deals that they could potentially look at.
Yeah, by the way, it's July 15th. The trading deadline is in 2 weeks.
Yes.
It's July 31st.
So we got some... Yeah, we got some names coming up for you. In the meantime, tune in to Cappy and Morales broadcasting live from Park West Bicycle Casino today, starting at 3 p.m. Stop by, hang out with the team at Bike Brewery for the All-Star Game. Be sure to check out the special promotion happening today only. Buy in $100, get $100 in lucky chips. That's only at Park West Bicycle Casino. Real prizes, real close. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you are hiring, you got to use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter was created by my buddy Ian Siegel, who puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance. You can use ZipRecruiter right now if you're hiring for free at this website, ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Why should you use ZipRecruiter? Because it helps you find qualified candidates for all your roles fast. How fast? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So what are you waiting for? Go to that exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
Pechanga Resort Casino is celebrating 20 years of partnership with the LA Angels. Come play your perfect combination at Southern California's premier resort casino. You'll indulge in world-class amenities, including exceptional entertainment, award-winning dining, an outdoor pool complex, spa luxury, golf, and 24/7 gaming. An expansive casino floor, 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation. Go Angels.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
That's a dumbass question.
Maybe. So we've talked a little bit about retirement. I have a long way to go.
I don't even think about retirement.
All right.
I might do it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John's like, I'm ready. So imagine living your retirement this way. So a 77-year-old lady from Orange County sold her home and now lives full-time aboard a villa called Odyssey, which is a retirement cruise ship.
Oh.
She basically lives there full-time. It's a residential cruise ship. So it's sailing the world for 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, that sounds horrible to me.
425
Did she do something wrong? Did she get sentenced to prison?
Is it like a penitentiary?
No. She's like voluntarily doing this. She bought her interior villa for $130K and pays $3,000 a month. She says it's cheaper than
California. A month, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's cheaper than what she was paying in California. And all her meals, laundry, Wi-Fi, housekeeping, and even medical care are included in the $3,000. So
medical care is included?
Yes, medical care is included. So is
well,
this
you're going to need it if you're stuck on a boat for 15 years.
Are
When
you
the
guys-
Legionnaire's disease hits, you better get some meds.
Is this like a good ultimate retirement hack where, you sell your home and you're like, screw it, I'm just going to go see the world for 15 years. For $3,000 a month, I don't think it's that bad.
Let me make this perfectly clear. No. Hell no. You couldn't pay me to go on a cruise ship for 15 years.
So if we wouldn't be a cruise ship, would it be like a little community town that, you know what I mean? Because
send me to Lake Como for 15 years.
Sure.
I'll do that.
Because honestly, for $3,000, I don't think it's bad. You're traveling, and I'm not like a cruise person. I've talked about this. But for $3,000, you get everything included: your meals, your laundry, your Wi-Fi, all that.
I'd stick my mom on that boat.
I'd
stick her on the boat.
Would she want to go?
Maybe. Because I'll tell you, assisted living is like $7,000 a month
That's what I'm saying.
in the state of California.
And
in
they
Los
have
Angeles.
doctors on the boat.
And they've got a $3,000 all-in deal.
All in. Medical, meals, laundry. You don't even have to clean. You have your own housekeeping.
Ahoy, Mom!
But you're stuck on a boat. Kasim, would you do this?
I'm not good with water, boats, any of that. So
I get nauseous like
I wouldn't.
crazy.
Yeah, I'd stay far away from
Take
that as
medication. They have
So,
doctors.
when Marcellus worked here, and I was really impressed by this. He came in one day and he said the same thing you just said, Kasim. He goes, I've always been kind of scared of water. I never learned how to swim. And he learned how to swim as an adult. And now he's completely comfortable around water.
Good for him.
If we were on a boat and I pushed you into the water, would you be okay?
For like
To
a
get
minute,
out,
a minute, I'd be okay. But after that, it would be really.
It would be a quick. It'd be. We'd have to throw you something pretty quick to grab
Exactly,
onto.
yeah.
So one of my first gigs in 1992 when I got out here was to cover the America's Cup. And Dennis Conner was the captain of the Americas.
I was a
US
TV
ship.
reporter in San Diego when that was going on.
So I had to go out on the boat every day and follow Dennis Conner while he was, and I got so sick
Yeah, I did
day
too.
after day. It was awful.
You know what the most successful spectator boat was? The Pure Platinum spectator boat. So in
Oh,
other words,
I
they
bet.
took the strip club and put it on the water.
Yeah, what
and
can go
and
wrong?
they sold whatever many tickets they had. They just sold.
Right,
it.
right.
I tried to pitch my boss on me doing a story on the Pure Platinum boat, and I was turned down.
You were turned down.
So I never got to experience
I
it
understand.
myself.
The
But-
news director's decision does make
Yeah,
sense.
he never let me do anything. One time I wanted to jump off the Coronado Bridge with a bungee cord.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be really good for ratings.
Yep.
He said, we can't get you insured. I go, I'll sign a waiver. And he goes, I got to live with myself. I can't do it.
The problem is it's
'Cause all
on
that
camera.
stunts-
If something went wrong, that video, I mean.
But all those stunts you used to do, you had to sign a waiver, right? Like when you were buried alive. and
Buried alive.
When you
I
did
can't
the
believe you did
boxing
that.
thing. And,
When
yeah.
I rode a bull.
I've
Rode a
ridden-
bull
I
was
rode
one of the
a-
scariest.
I
You
rode
did
a-
that
I rode a
too.
bull in Texas.
Like the
yeah.
actual or an electronic?
An actual.
No, I rode an actual bull. I won the celebrity bull riding contest. I stayed on the bull for 6 seconds.
I stayed on for 3.5 seconds.
What the bleep?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
and
did
but,
I not
and
know
it's,
about this?
It's scary. Well, I did it on live TV.
Oh my, you guys are wild, man.
Well, but back then we were trying to establish our career, so we were stunting a lot.
The rule is I'll do anything once.
I don't know about that.
And then when we
Many
got
things.
when we got older, we used to make others do it. Like remember, we had Matt Simon, who we used to call
Oh,
Little
yeah.
Charger Boy,
Yep.
who was on The Real World, who was
Yep.
one of our PAs.
Yep.
And then we made Matt do everything. And then when Matt left, we made Singer do everything.
yep.
We sent Singer once the day the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue came out. Singer was one of those guys that has hair all over his back. You know, he's like, he's got a
He's
giant
hairy,
rug. So
like
we
the
made him put a
40-year version.
bikini on and go to famous people's houses and hand them the Sports Illustrated suit. Remember, he went to Jeannie's house.
Yes, he did go
He
to
went
Jeannie's house.
He went to Bubba Smith's house. Remember what Bubba said? Do you know how this man is dressed?
yeah.
We just
That
kept
was
sending
awesome.
him places.
That was
Wow,
It was really funny.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a good time. But stunts like that, like, would you do the buried alive bit?
No, not anymore.
I could never.
I would do it still.
You still
How
would
long
do
were you
it?
down there for?
48 hours.
Oh no.
The last kind of goofy thing you and I did was we did 27 hours straight at Angel Stadium.
Right.
Remember that? We came on the air. We were doing afternoon drive back then. We came on the air 3 o'clock on a Thursday and went till 6 o'clock Friday night leading into the A's Angel game.
Right.
And the A's and Angels back then
Yep.
were battling for the division. I think the A's swept them that weekend. Our bit failed.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
We did we stayed up for 27 hours straight and just did talk. We were the only people on the station for 27 hours.
See, I think that I can manage, but like being buried alive, I could not.
I was also frozen in a block of ice.
Like David Copperfield.
Yeah, like a big block of ice with like a coffin space part
How'd
in
you
the
breathe?
middle. There's a tube that runs up from the
How long
above.
were you in the block?
48 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time.
48 hours in a block.
And I
of
don't
ice.
sleep, so basically I would be up for 48 hours.
Right.
Were you able to sleep at all?
A little once they dropped a bottle of NyQuil down for me.
Okay, was the when you were in the block of ice, this may sound like a silly question, were you cold?
Yes, it was cold.
So were you
were
layered up?
Yeah, I was layered up, and there was like stuff between me and the ice, but it was definitely ice, and it was a crazy bit. But that kind of stuff, I guess that's old-time radio stuff.
Yeah.
Like, people don't really do that
Well,
stuff
because
anymore.
now you got 19 layers of management. Like my old boss, who that guy's name was Dick Tuniga. He passed away 7-8 years ago. Great news director, really good dude. But every time I went to him with a crazy idea, he would go, "I love your ideas. I just can't insure any of them."
Right.
And I kept I go, like, it became a running joke when I passed him in the hallway. "Dick, I'll sign a waiver."
Yeah.
He goes, "I know you will. I know you will."
Yeah.
But he wanted to take care of his people.
You know, one thing we did that actually is really smart that we should bring back maybe for CHLA or one of our other partners. We once did a fundraiser with the idea of bringing you take your jar of change that you've got somewhere in your house.
I got a big one.
And you bring it to us and you dump it into a bin.
Into a Coinstar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You collect them all and then you work with a bank. We raised over $50,000 just with people and their change dumping out there.
Yeah, that's a
Everybody's
great
got
idea.
one of those things.
And maybe we could do it in conjunction with a Rams game or a USC game where you bring it to the game, you bring it to the tailgate, and we'll give you a ticket in exchange for that.
It almost doesn't feel like a donation because
we don't use
the
it.
stuff is just sitting there anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
half of all change is right now in some jar in some guy's office.
Right.
You know, that's just the way it works. That's why they're getting rid of the penny and some of that stuff. All right, so we're going to do some sports graffiti coming up next. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. What should the Dodgers be looking to do at the trade deadline? What did you think of the home run derby last night? Yesterday, we entertained this question about LeBron James. Is he potentially going to be traded? I don't think so, but some people say there's still a shot. All that stuff. 877-710-ESPN. In the meantime, I want to talk to my friends at Tax Relief Advocates. So I had a friend years ago owed money to the IRS. And I'm telling you, he talked about it all the time because it's overwhelming and it weighs you down. He had that weight on his shoulders the entire time. He was scared. He was confused. He's looking at ads on TV and listening to the radio, and they're scaring him. Here's the thing. Owing money to the IRS does not make you a bad person. Tax Relief Advocates knows that. And they want you to just relax and breathe and take the first step and get out from under that additional pressure that you don't need. Whether you got $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS one more day. The experts at TRA have got a proven resolution process, and they know deals where you can significantly reduce or even eliminate your IRS debt. You can end this nightmare today and get your life back on track. If you owe money to the IRS and you feel you got nowhere to turn, call Tax Relief Advocates today. Simply visit TRA.com. That's TRA.com, or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. One more time, 800-575-1482. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. No live imaging Tuesday today. We'll return next week with that, but it's because it's Cappy's night out.
What a fortunate moment we find ourselves in.
Join Cappy and I at Park West Bicycle Casino, The Bike. This afternoon, we'll start broadcasting live at 3 p.m., and then we'll be with you till 10 p.m. tonight, pressing the flesh, watching the All-Star game, eating fabulous sushi. And how about giving you $30 in Cappy Bucks of free play? Just check in at the front desk, say Cappy sent me, and then get your free play and come find us. Party, party, all party at The Bike, Park West Bicycle Casino in the city of Bell Gardens. We'll be there until 10 o'clock tonight with ESPN LA and the all-new, brand new inside Park West Bicycle Casino, Jack.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. Join me for Walk United LA at the Rose Bowl Stadium on July 20th. Participants can walk or run to support fire recovery efforts and our most vulnerable LA communities. Learn more at walkunitedla.org. See you there.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go to Sports Graffiti time. Got a couple lines open, 877-710 ESPN. A name that I don't recall ever being on the board before. Abigail, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi, Abigail.
Hi, I just wanted to say happy birthday, Laura.
Aw. That's very nice.
That's very nice, Abigail.
Abigail, where are you calling from?
Long Beach.
Long Beach. Nice.
Well, thank you, Abigail. That's very nice of you to call in.
Thank you, Abigail.
Well, there you
You're
go.
welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how old Abigail is, but that may be the youngest caller we've ever had.
Definitely the case that I've never seen that name on the board.
There you go.
We've never had a call from a.
By the way,
a
lines
fourth grader.
open, which is never the case in Sports Graffiti. 877-710-3776.
And let's go to Henry. Henry, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Henry.
Hey, how you doing? 9-time, long time. Want to say congratulations for that MLB home run contest last night. I thought the family plan worked out really well for the baseball gods. I hope to see my Dodgers do well tonight. How you guys doing?
Yeah, everything is good. Yeah, it's interesting. Travis asked, and it looks as though tonight Paul Skeens is going to start, and Clayton Kershaw is going to come in for the second inning.
And Yoshi Yamamoto is not going to pitch at all. He'll be there. He'll be introduced before the game. But since he pitched Sunday, he's not pitching tonight.
And the kid who's been in the big leagues for about 10 minutes is going to pitch tonight, too.
Right. The
that
kid out of
Mizrachi
Milwaukee.
kid, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we're all bagging on him. We're not bagging on him, bagging on the process, because he's an elite talent.
Right.
Every Dodger fan that saw him throw was like, oh, yeah, that kid is the real deal. But one of the reasons, I was reading about this, Mizrachi was taken for the All-Star game instead of Christopher Sanchez or Ranger Suarez from the Phillies. Those guys wouldn't have been available to pitch. So they wanted somebody who was available to pitch.
Because they already had Yamamoto in that boat.
And Sanchez had thrown on Sunday, and Suarez had thrown on Saturday, and they didn't want to burn him. So that's why it wound up being the Mizrachi
Makes a little
kid.
more sense.
Yeah. Let's go to Maryland. Maryland, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Maryland.
Marlon?
Oh, Marlon. Sorry, Marlon. I did not
That was my
have
bad.
that right on my screen, but Marlon.
Sorry,
welcome.
Marlon.
Go ahead, Marlon.
You're up.
All right, so listen, first of all, real quick, John, how you like Angel Reese's 24-17 game and how she been playing recently?
I'll tell you what.
I know you be on her pretty hard.
Yeah, I was, and I didn't think she had that in her. I've said that I look at Angel Reese as Draymond, as somebody that is going to provide elite defense, toughness, is the type of person you want on your team because she does all the little things and she does the dirty work.
Yep.
But if she's putting up 24 and 17, then I underestimated her offensive ability because I didn't think she'd ever have a game with 24 points.
I think she's a good. I think So who's the heel in this? Who's the baby face and who's the heel?
Well, she is.
She's
Angel's the heel.
And
but
Caitlin Clark is the baby face.
Right, but she embraces it. Angel Reese owns it.
She does. She does.
She's like Draymond does.
Yeah.
You know, I think Draymond's going to the Hall of Fame. Maybe
Sure.
Angel Reese is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
She's been really good.
All right, let's go to Patrick. Patrick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Sup, Patrick?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Tell you what, you guys brought this up yesterday. You touched on it this morning. I never thought this was actually the norm now as far as birthdays on the same day, because my father, his grandson, and his niece have the same birthday. My sister and her youngest boy have the same birthday, and myself and my coworker, there's only 5 of us in the department, we have the same birthday, just 6 years apart.
Wow.
Right. So, Patrick, that's why you only need 23 people for the birthday paradox. If you have 23 people in a room, there's a 50% chance that 2 of them have the same birthday. And if you have 50 people in the room, there's a 99% chance. So it's more common than you think.
That's right. All right, let's go to Patrick number 2. Patrick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Patrick.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I just wanted to just say I'm so sick of the media hype about LeBron and leaving the team. Does everybody forget what a great run we had as soon as we got Luka and they got their act together? We must have won 80% of the games out of a 35-game span.
Yeah, they went from 8th to 3rd.
Yep.
In about a month and a half.
Yeah, he's not leaving. That'd be stupid. This is his biggest chance. I mean, has a superstar next to him. I don't see it happening.
All right.
Hope
Thank
you're
you
right.
very much, guys.
Hope you're
man.
right.
Thank you, man. Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi, Mike.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good, man.
Hey, question. Trying to settle a debate at work. If the NBA was to end today, no more basketball, who had the greater career? Westbrook with a lot of the individual accolades or James Harden playoff runs and deeper team success? Thanks, guys.
To me, it's Russ.
Yeah, to me it is too. I mean, if you look at it, because neither guy's got a championship, but both guys I think have had great careers going to the Hall of Fame. But I would say Russ has 186 triple doubles or whatever it is.
Here's the difference. Harden is an elite scorer.
Yes.
I think he led the NBA in scoring 4 different times, and he's a great offensive player. But Westbrook does more things.
Yes.
Rebounds, assists, steals,
Bill's box
defense.
score.
Harden is one-dimensional.
Yeah. Let's go to Roderick. Roderick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Roderick.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Hey, I just wanted you guys' opinion. With all the debate about who should get the next statue outside of Staples, I just wanted to see where you guys stood with when will Lisa Leslie or Candace Parker get a statue?
It's a good question. And I say this as a good buddy of James Worthy, who I know and he's one of my best friends. The next statue should go to Jerry Buss. Dr. Buss deserves, now that the team has been sold, I think you need to have Dr. Buss's legacy outside of that building forever.
Yeah, I agree.
And I hope. And
will Lisa Leslie ever get a statue?
I think so. Yeah, she deserves it. But
she does.
Dr. Buss should go first. And then, but I would have zero issue with Lisa Leslie or James Worthy or Candace Parker. Candace's tenure here ended weird.
Yeah.
So I think Lisa would be before Candace, but I think Dr. Buss is next. Don't you?
I think Dr. Buss makes so much sense. By the way, Lisa Leslie, one of the things on her resume, 4 straight Olympic gold medals.
She's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, she's terrific, and just a perfectly fantastic person.
Yeah, great role model. Good, adds whatever she's involved with. She's kind of got a Midas touch. Would love to see it.
Really good. Let's go to Jerry. Jerry, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Jerry?
Hey, guys. Spoiler Jerry here.
Hey, Spoiler
long
Jerry.
Long time, many times.
Cool.
Question.
Yes.
You say Kershaw don't have speed anymore. Why wouldn't he get in contact with Maddox, who is more of a location pitcher? It might help him out now in his older days.
How do you know he hasn't? I mean,
it's quite possible he did.
They were
'cause his location has been a little better.
Yeah, they were teammates for I think 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at it, I mean, who knows? Maybe he talked to him, but I think if you look at him this year, he's he's pretty good this year. He's been pretty damn good.
He's found a way without his fastball to get people out, which is the trick as you get older.
You've got to go from being a thrower to being a pitcher, and he is that right now. Let's go to Chris. Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Chris.
Hey, John and Steve, I just wanted to know if either of you have ever played at Pebble Beach, because I'm going on a bucket list trip, and I was going to ask for some pointers.
All right. I've played it twice. Here is it, and by the way, you're going to love it. It's incredible. You need to take a caddy. So get there early. Find a caddy. They'll assign one to you, but get to know your caddy a little bit. That guy will help you a lot. I'll give you 2 tips. One, take a lot of pictures, because you can't go out there unless you're playing. So take a lot of pictures. I got a picture of my mom and I at Pebble Beach.
That's really
That's one of
cool.
my favorite pictures. So take a lot of pictures. And number 2, do you have a handicap, Chris?
4.
Say that again, please.
4.
10.4.
10.4. So you're the same as me. I'm like an 8. So if the players in your group, if there are players in your group that have a higher handicap than you do, don't be afraid to play the white tees. You don't need to, you're not going for the course record. You don't have to play all the way back. The white tees you'll have a more enjoyable experience, but it is spectacular. You will absolutely love it, and leave time to go have a drink in the lodge after you get done. I'm jealous of you. You're going to love it.
Will do. And Steve, one of the guys a good friend of mine that was invited is my buddy Casey Candell, but he can't come because he is the AAA manager of the Buffalo Bisons. And the Toronto.
Former Major League Baseball player whose mom was in a league of their own.
Is that right?
On the real team, not in the movie, but his mom was in the All-American.
Really?
Casey's brother Kelly wrote the screenplay for the movie. So
you're
absolutely
that's
right.
awesome, man. That is awesome.
Hey,
Thank
Chris,
you very
have
much,
fun.
Chris.
Call us after you play. Let us know how it was.
Yeah. And by the way, if you see a league of their own, let me know what you think of Angry Fan number 3, who comes in at the very end of the movie.
There you go.
Fine actor. Fine actor. What's weird is, John, maybe it's because we did all this birthday synchronicity stuff, but we had 2 Patricks, and now we have 2 Larrys. So let's go to Larry number 1. Larry, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Larry.
How you doing? Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thanks, Larry.
I've been calling a couple times. Santa Ana. So I'm monitoring the Lakers. Bradley Beal, Andrew Wiggins is the answer for 2026 championship. What do you guys think about that?
Yes on Beal, because if he gets bought out, he's going to be available for like $5 million.
And that's still not happened yet, right?
Yeah, well.
Is it going to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No on Wiggins, because I think you'd have to give up too much. You'd have to trade for him. Beal, you don't have to give anybody up. Remember, there was that one story last week where they said Hachimura, Connect, and a number 1 for Andrew Wiggins. I like Andrew Wiggins a lot. I think he's been an All-Star. He's won a championship with Golden State. But the Lakers need size and shooting, and Andrew Wiggins doesn't give you either. He does give you defense, which you need.
Right.
But I think I'd rather have Rui and Dalton than I would Wiggins. How about you?
By the way, I think, I would also.
And that number 1 pick, because we only have 1 to trade.
Right.
Hold your powder there.
So here's the thing about Dalton Connect, though. Last night, I looked at part of this game. He was 3 of 15 from the field. He's not having a good summer league at all.
Right.
Bryant's been pretty good.
Yeah.
But Dalton Connect has not been good. And the part of it that concerns me is that he's 24. He came into the league after development, came in older, and for him not to fire yet is, I think, a concern.
Well, remember, he had that game last year against Utah where I think he made 8 of 10 threes.
Right.
He's got that club in his bag. Shooters shoot. Let's put it this way. I'd much rather see, and any basketball coach will tell you this, I'd much rather see Dalton Connect go 3 for 15 than to see Dalton Connect go 3 for 7.
Sure.
I want him shooting.
He's doing that,
and you're right about Bronny. Bronny has been
he's been really good,
solid,
really solid.
Yeah.
Let's get Larry number 2 in here. Larry number 2, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey guys, I have a potential trade that I want to get your opinion on.
Excellent.
What do you think of for Paul Skeens? A combination of I don't know how many of these players, but for just 4 of these players, of Dalton Rushing, Hustle Kim, and since Tyler Glasnow and Blake Snell have just been disastrous for us, trading at 1 or 2 of them.
Okay. So, Larry, they won't ask for people like Snell and Glasnow because what Pittsburgh wants is value. And Snell and Glasnow both have contracts that are over $100 million left on them.
And Pittsburgh hasn't had a $100 million player in a very long time.
What they would want is they would want Rushing.
Yep.
They would want Kim.
Yep.
And then they'd want young pitchers. They'd want Kasperius. They would want Emmett Sheehan.
Wroblewski.
They want anybody who hasn't had their big payday yet. But, Mace, for Paul Skeens, I would give up all 5 of those guys.
I'd give up all of them.
I'd give up Rushing.
Yep.
I'd give up Kim. I'd give up Kasperius.
Yep.
I would give up
DePaul.
Sheehan.
I'd give up
any other prospect they want.
Pick the top 10 prospects. Take them all.
Right. So I like the way you're thinking.
Yep.
I think that Paul Skeens is absolutely worth going all in for, but the Pirates would not want anyone that has a ton of money left on their deal.
Right.
They want low-cost players they can develop. And I have a gut feeling, even though they could max out the haul for him now,
right?
I think they're going to hang on to Skeens for a couple more years.
Oh, I think if I was Pittsburgh and he sells tickets, he's box office, I would absolutely keep him at whatever cost for. He's cost controlled for 7 years.
Yeah, so keep him for, let's say, 4 more, and then
trade him while he's got a couple of years of arbitration available. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's talk about it. On Sports Graffiti is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you are experiencing any emotional difficulties, whether it's depression or anxiety, trust me, I've been there. Just getting real with you. If you're feeling like that right now, there's somebody you can talk to. World's largest therapy platform. You can find a therapist that works for you, works into your schedule. Go to betterhelp.com/timeout for 10% off your first month of therapy. That's betterhelp.com/timeout. Mental health is health. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. You ever get those days where you doubt yourself? Sure. When you feel like you're falling behind, like nothing's going right, and then out of nowhere you see it. There it is, the bright yellow billboard from Jacob and Ronnie that says, you were meant for greatness. Now, that's not just a slogan. That's a reminder that you've been through hard stuff. You came out stronger. And if an accident just flipped your life upside down, Jacob is ready to fight for your comeback, not just your case, your confidence, your recovery. He'll get everything handled from the car to the doctors to the insurance company, all of it. And you don't pay Jacob unless he wins. So when the world tries to tell you you're just another case, remember what Jacob's been saying for years. You were meant for greatness. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember...
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. The Lakers, the Rams, LAFC, and I all believe in Jacob, and Jacob believes in you. You can follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Go to @call.jacob for great insights, prizes, and more. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And yes, it is the Midsummer Classic, the 95th edition of Major League Baseball's All-Star Game tonight in Atlanta at Truist Park. And we'll bring you all the coverage courtesy of Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Hear the game starting at 5 p.m. on 710 a.m. and in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN radio tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game tonight at 5. Thanks to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water on 710 ESPN. On LA's mega sports station and your home of Major League Baseball, 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. On July 15th, buy in for $100 and get $100 in Lucky Chips plus $50 in free play chips. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-001291, 001289, 001292. PSI is license number 1358.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the entire job, all from one partner. To get access to over 3 million products, including many products you won't find in our stores. It's time to get delivery on your schedule or next day on over 50,000 products. And time to get dedicated support on the job site or in our stores. From ordering to planning, we've got you. One partner, any job, all in. Ask about all we can now do at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon. Don't miss it. 2 p.m. today. Fast Track returns, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square.
Fast Track.
That's today at 2 o'clock.
Fast Track.
On Mason and Ireland. Right now, the show continues on 710 ESPN and always on the all-new ESPN LA app.
John just said we can do whatever we want here, and the reality is that's every single segment.
Yeah,
we can do
that's
whatever
true.
we want here. I wanted to mention our big event is coming up Saturday, July the 26th at Hollywood Park Casino. It is our 21st birthday private podcast party. It is sold out, but you can sign up for the waiting list at ESPNLA.com, and then all kinds of chances for you to win coming up as we get closer to the event.
And we're gonna do something at that event that we've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
Mason and I have agreed to 100% total candor for everybody in the room. Bergman is going to do an interview with us.
Yep.
We got some special guests coming. I think Momo, Michael, Pepe. There's all a chance that they'll all be there.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're going to do a live Q&A with you if you're going to be there, and you can literally ask us anything you want.
Except about money.
Yeah, but that's just because we're contractually obligated not to talk about it. But anything else we'll answer.
Yep, absolutely anything else. So that's coming up on the 26th. Keep on listening for your chance to win or jump on the waiting list. So you came across the story, and I find it interesting. Having lived in New York,
this is something I did not know.
So in New York, they have these things called co-ops, and co-ops are basically like you take your building and you turn it into a country club. And then you've got
everybody in there's like a board, and you have to
apply and have
it's like
references.
It's like trying to get into a club or a school.
Correct, exactly that. And they have that in New York in certain buildings, not every building, but certain buildings.
So the reason I'm bringing this up is Livy Dunn, who is the world's most successful influencer.
Yes.
She was a gymnast at LSU, and she dates Paul Skeens, the starter in the All-Star game tonight. They put in an offer and thought they had Babe Ruth's old apartment in New York City. But Livy went on Instagram and basically posted that. Like, Paul and I are so excited. We get the keys to Babe Ruth's old apartment, our new home in New York, next week. And then the whole thing fell apart because the co-op board said, we don't want people knowing where Babe Ruth's old apartment is.
Right.
We don't want you posting your address. We don't want looky-loos coming by here. And I knew you would know this because you live there, and I never have. That's legal?
Yeah, it's legal. Well, it's legal at your country club to decide who gets in and who doesn't get in, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think...
Don't you have to apply, have references,
I guess so.
I mean, it's like being part of a private club. So you can accept or not accept any particular... And I understand why. If I was part of this co-op, I would be like, I don't want Livy Dunn living here and Instagram and all the social media. I would be like... You don't want
paparazzi outside your building every day
I don't want
to
the
get
circus.
a shot of her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that. I just thought it sounds to me, and I don't know enough about this term or this subject to speak authoritatively on it, but it sounds like housing discrimination.
Well, it's more like membership and you get rejected from the club. Like everybody that applies to Mountain Cake doesn't get in, do they?
Correct.
That's the same with her building.
Huh.
Yeah, not everybody gets in. I came across this quote, John, and for the life of me, I can't figure it out. So Brooke Lopez, who signed with the Clippers, said this yesterday at a Summer League game in Vegas. It's crazy to see, but it's very cool seeing the climb, the ascent of the Clippers. I'm a Cali boy. I grew up in the Valley in North Hollywood. Obviously, things were very different back then, and see where the Clippers have come now. It's just astonishing. It's beautiful. What is he talking about? He could have signed with the Lakers, and the Lakers are still the heritage brand. Why? What is this ascent of the Clippers that he's talking about that is both astonishing and beautiful?
They've never won anything.
I know.
And what surprised me about Brooke Lopez was, had he signed with the Lakers, remember this was before DeAndre Ayton.
Yes.
Had he signed with the Lakers, he would have been our starting center.
Yep. With
the Clippers, he's going to be Ivica Zubac's backup.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, he did this. I remember years ago, Matt Leinart did this. His best offer financially was
Arizona?
He was in Arizona.
In Arizona, right.
And I think he signed with either Houston or the Raiders, somewhere where they had an established quarterback. So he was no
became
longer
the backup.
He was no longer going to be able to compete for the starting job.
Yep.
And he said something interesting. He goes, well, I'm closer to the end of my career than I am to the beginning, and I need to take the best financial offer, which I get. And maybe that was Brooks' thinking.
Yep.
But for me personally, this is like you and I have talked about this before. If I was picking a college, okay, and I was being recruited, and let's say I would go to a place that had a freshman or sophomore starting quarterback that I would have to play behind, I wouldn't go there. I'd go to a place where I understand that USC might be a better school or UCLA might be a better school. But if they had an established quarterback there, I want to play, man. I don't want to go and hold a clipboard for 4 years.
Well, that's why you see guys playing 5 different programs, 5 different years.
Right, like Cam Ward, was the quarterback at Washington State and made a bunch of money when he went down to Miami and he won the Heisman.
Joe Burrow.
Right. Same
went
thing
down to LSU.
Yeah. So I'd be one of those guys.
Yeah,
I would go to a place where I could play.
And that's, by the way, the point of the transfer portal. If you're not in a good spot, like if you're a coach and you're not in a good spot, you just quit and leave. If you're a player and you're not in a good spot, you've always been stuck. Now you have the opportunity, if you believe you're a starting quarterback, go somewhere where they need a starting quarterback.
I remember when Sam Darnold was looking about where he was a good athlete in San Clemente, and when he got out of college, Clay Helton was recruiting him. And the only question Sam asked Clay was, there was already a couple of pretty heralded national quarterbacks there at the time. And the one question Sam asked Clay Helton was, best guy in practice plays, right? And Helton said, absolutely. He said, we believe in Pete Carroll's open competition Tuesday. If you're the best player, you play. He goes, that's all I need to hear. So he bet on himself and he went. But, like, right now, if you were a top high school quarterback and you go to Texas, you're not beating out Arch Manning.
But he's only there for a year now, right? Or 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see why
Arch sat for 2.
You could see Arch would come out after this year. If he's a really good year, he's eligible, and maybe that job's open. Like, for example, at USC, Husan Longstreet is like the future quarterback, and Jade Maeva is there now. There's a path for Longstreet to actually earn that job potentially during the course of this season or next year. So,
I remember when Jim Mora was the coach at UCLA, he made a really unusual promise to Josh Rosen. He said,
you can have a hot tub in your dorm room.
Well, that, and he said to Josh, if you will commit to me right now, I will not recruit another quarterback.
Wow.
I will just have backups. And you will be given the starting job the day you step on campus.
Yep.
And he did. So that's what I'd want to hear.
Sure.
I want to play.
Yep.
And so it'll be interesting to see how that all kind of comes down.
Yep. All right, coming up next for you, you've been asking me about shows that got nominated for Emmys.
Yeah.
I want to go through those a little bit.
I haven't watched a lot of them.
Some of them you haven't seen yet, so we'll do that coming up next for you. Plus, a great way to deal with a spam caller. like a genius, brilliant way to deal with it. That is coming up for you. In the meantime, don't forget, you can tune in to Cappy and Morales, broadcasting live from Park West Bicycle Casino today, starting at 3. Stop by, hang out with the whole team at Bike Brewery for the All-Star Game. Be sure to check out the special promotion happenings today only. Buy in $100, get $100 in lucky chips, only at Park West Bicycle Casino. Real prizes, real close. All right, so it's a terrible feeling. Got friends who've been through this. Weighs you down. You got weight on your shoulders. There's pressure. It's overwhelming. You've got IRS debt. So, man, the IRS, that's scary stuff, right? It doesn't have to be. Owing money to the IRS does not make you a bad person, and Tax Relief Advocates knows that. They want you to just relax and breathe and take the first step and get out from under that additional pressure that you don't need. Whether you got $5,000, $50,000, it doesn't matter how much. No matter how much IRS tax debt you've got, the experts at TRA have got a plan for you. And they've got knowledge of special programs that can significantly reduce or even eliminate your IRS debt and your tax nightmare. You don't have to live like this anymore. Get your life back on track. If you owe money to the IRS and you feel you got nowhere to turn, call Tax Relief Advocates today. Simply visit TRA.com. That's TRA.com, or call 800-575-1482. 800-575-1482. One more time, 800-575-1482. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill, and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open, located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED, because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds, through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon. Tonight is the MLB All-Star Game, the 95th edition of the Midsummer Classic. At Truist Park in Atlanta, we'll have your coverage presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Starts at 5 p.m. on 710 a.m. and on the ESPN radio tile, on the all-new ESPN LA app. The All-Star Game right here on 710. And meanwhile, Sedano and Cap will continue until 6 p.m. on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles and the Listen Live tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. Your home of the MLB All-Star Game, thanks to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, is LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN now. Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday continues on 710.
Let's tee this up. So, for years, I don't know, has it been years that we've done What's Up, Fool, John? Probably not years.
Yeah, a couple.
Couple
Yeah.
years. We've always done What's Up, Fool at 1:45. Today, brand new. We are, What's Up, Fool is becoming Fast Track, which is our all-time favorite feature,
Fast
and it's
Track.
going to be at 2 o'clock every day. So basically, What's Up Fool transforms back into something we used to do all the time. Fast Track, fantastic. Coming up for you at 2 o'clock in Kasim and Laura.
You know what I asked Kasim to pull out?
What?
This.
Bobcat, Jan Bergman.
Yeah, so the story behind that is we did Fast Track for years. And when we changed topics, you would hear Siri say,
Fast Track.
There you
like
go.
that. But so for Mother's Day every year, we used to have our moms on. And Jan Bergman, Greg's mom, said, hey, on the air, said, can I ask you guys a question?
Yep.
And we said, sure, Jan, whatever you want. She goes, why do you guys say Bobcat in between topics? So in honor of Jan, Greg thought it was so funny that in honor of Jan, we just started using Bobcat and dropping it in there every once.
Bobcat. Yeah, so you'll hear a little bit of that.
You'll hear Fast Track.
Life in the Fast Lane, all that stuff. It's a great
coming back.
Throwback. So, Laura, hit that song. Were you able to find it? What? Hello? No, maybe not. There we go. So this, John, is a very well-known hit record from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Is this WAP?
This is WAP.
Okay.
So last week we started speculating about this. I believe that the images of Klay Thompson with Megan Thee Stallion were AI or deep fakes or photo bombs or something like
it's
that.
real.
Today there's video. They're coming out of a club.
Yeah,
Lots of
they're walking out of a
paparazzi.
restaurant in New York hand in hand. I know Michael struggles with this because on one hand, his biggest fear is that one of his kids is going to hook up with an Instagram model.
Right.
Megan is way beyond that.
Way beyond Instagram model.
And I think Michael's fighting his parental urge, which is Klay's in his 30s. He's a grown man. Let him do what he wants to do.
Yep.
And Michael's desire to stay off the radar. If Klay were to stay with Megan and this continued to get serious, Michael's phone is just going to every day.
Oh, more. Put a Google alert on that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little therapy work with Michael if this gets much more serious.
From now on, this is the song we should use for Michael's play-in song for the studio.
Yeah, Michael will be here tomorrow, and we can bring out this up. But
Michael
I'm sure he is struggling.
I'm sure he is. Heart. By the way, Klay is smiling.
Yeah.
In that video,
he is.
They look good together.
Yeah, and they're both great looking. They're a good looking couple. More power to them.
Now, do you think marrying or not? I don't want to skip that.
Yeah, Klay's never been married. I don't know if Megan has or not.
Do you think getting with somebody who is as big a deal as Megan Thee Stallion is good or bad for Klay's playing career?
Well, Klay's playing career is closer to the end than it is to the beginning.
Yep.
I don't think his work ethic is like rock solid. So I don't think it will affect him either way on the court. And Dallas might be good this year.
They could.
But you've always said if you're an athlete and you date someone with a headshot, it's more work.
I agree. It is. And by the way,
you always use the Matt Kemp Rihanna year.
That tanked Matt Kemp's season. He went from MVP to tanking.
That was rough.
Well, he should have got MVP.
You should have got MVP.
They gave it to that
they gave
cheater
it to Ryan
in Milwaukee
Braun with the little jar of pee in his refrigerator.
But I'm a fan of love, so I say you kids have fun.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. Everywhere you go, there's going to be cameras. Have fun with it. It's fun to be like soaking it up a little bit.
Amen.
So Ireland, the Emmy nominations came out today. You were asking me about particular shows. I actually pulled the list of best drama and best comedy. I just want to see what you guys saw.
This may be the first time ever, particularly with the dramas.
Yep.
I think I've only seen one.
Okay,
lay them on me.
Start out with the comedies.
Okay.
Abbott Elementary. I've seen.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, really good.
Number 2, and I thought they had a tremendous 4th season. The Bear was great and got nominated.
The Bear, I can never get The Bear to take. I've tried twice, but not my thing.
4th season of Hacks with Gene Smart.
I think it's great.
It is great. Nobody Wants This, which is a show that you should want. It's a
Adam
romantic
Brody and
comedy
Kristen
show.
Bell, like both of them.
It's very Hallmarky, I think.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Only Murders in the Building, I don't think you've watched.
I did once in the first season. I like Martin Short. I like Steve Martin. I like Selena Gomez, but I've never really gotten into it.
Shrinking. This
I
is
think
a
it's
show
great.
I strongly recommend.
Great.
Really good. And by the way, Harrison Ford is so damn funny on
Bunch
that
of
show.
people in Idaho were watching Shrinking.
Now, I know you haven't watched this. What We Do in the Shadows.
No, don't even know what it is.
Which is one of, I think it will go down as one of television's legendary comedies. Do you know the pitch?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so it's a I guess it's a coven, a group of vampires.
Okay.
Doing a reality show in Staten Island.
Okay.
It is so damn funny.
Unique idea.
And the last one, The Studio. I assume you watched The Studio, right?
I haven't completed it, but I've seen probably the first. I think it's great.
The last 2 episodes are so damn, especially
So,
Cranston, really funny.
Interesting kind of sidebar on The Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Ike Barinholtz, who
Yep.
was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, he plays Seth Rogen's number 2 at the Mythical Studio.
Yep.
And he's great in it.
He is great.
Is one of the creators of Running Point, the show I did.
Oh, I didn't realize
The
that.
show with about Jeannie and Linda
Yeah.
that Kate Hudson's in, and
Brenda Song.
Yeah, and Ike and his partner Dave Stassen.
Oh, that's
Stassen's
cool.
the guy who hired me.
Yeah.
Came up with that idea. Ike was going to be in it, was going to play one of the brothers, and he didn't think he could do 2 shows. The way it was explained to me, didn't think he could do 2 shows at once.
Right.
So he executive produces Running Point,
And then
is in the studio. So what a great year for him.
Really big year, yeah. Kasim Lard, did you guys see any of those shows that I mentioned, any of the comedies?
I just saw The Studio, which is great.
The Studio, anything, Kasim?
Probably not.
You would like Studio. Our buddy Bryan Cranston in The Studio is having so much fun.
Oh, my God. You haven't even gotten to the last 2 episodes.
No.
The last 2
Me
episodes
neither.
are some of the funniest stuff he's done. I'm not going to give it away.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Drama.
By the way, you know that you know what Charlize Theron's one line in The Studio is? Okay, so they're early in the studio. I'm not spoiling anything. Early in the studio, she's throwing a big party at her house, and it's a big deal to get invited.
Oh, right.
And when Seth Rogen gets named head of the studio, he gets invited to Charlize's party. And without telling you too much, he has a dispute with Martin Scorsese. And Scorsese's great playing himself. He starts crying at the party. And Charlize, her one line, remember, she's friends with Rogen. They did that movie together with O'Shea.
Yep.
She walks up to Rogen and Barinholtz, and her one line is, "Get the F out." And
right,
to
and
get
that's
him to
the
leave,
only line.
yeah.
Well, Scorsese got nominated for Best Guest Actor
He's
for
great
that
in it.
episode.
Really
All right,
good.
so dramas. Let's see. Andor. You didn't know Andor, right?
That's a Star Wars
Star
thing, right?
Wars.
No, I haven't
it's
seen it.
great. It's all pre-Star Wars, pre the stories that we know. It's excellent. Diego Luna. Diplomat, I have not watched, but I have a feeling you would like that. That's Allison Janney and
Bradley Whitford's in it.
And the one from The Americans,
Kerry Russell.
Kerry Russell.
Deborah Ward, I think her name is, was a big deal on The West Wing. So all my favorite actors from The West Wing are eventually going to end up on The Diplomat.
Yeah. The Last of Us, which is a show I love. Laura, you watched The Last of Us, right?
What's the elevator pitch for The Last of Us?
Last of Us is it's the end of the world. The zombies have taken over, and people are trying to survive it.
Okay.
That was an okay. Like I'm never going to watch it.
Yeah.
Paradise. Did you watch Paradise? Sterling K. Brown.
I thought it was great.
Excellent.
Great show.
The Pit. My favorite show this year. The Pit. Hospital drama. It's on HBO Max. It stars.
Boy, there have been a lot of hospital dramas over the years.
You know what? I think this is like the state of the art. So when I was in Costa Rica, we were floating around in the pool and talking to a guy who's an ER doctor, and he said The Pit is the most realistic take on what actually goes on in an emergency room.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's terrific. Severance, which I don't think you get. That's the Innie Outie thing with Adam Scott. It's very complex.
Got a ton of nominations today.
Slow Horses, I don't even know. I heard Gary Oldman's in it. That's about all I know. And then The White Lotus. And I'm trying to remember.
No.
You didn't. Did it not take, or did it not?
I've never tried it.
Oh, you really should go back.
Have you
There's
seen
3 seasons
Yeah,
of
have
it.
you seen all of it? And they're all, each season is kind of its own thing.
Yeah,
right?
you don't have to watch season 1 to get season 2 or season 3. They all stand alone. They go to a different resort.
Do you know who Kristen Melody is?
Oh yeah, she's in The Penguin.
Okay, so in another lifetime, Michelle Beadle, was dating this guy who was a Broadway actor, and he was in the play once.
Yes.
And I went back,
know.
I went back and saw the play, and Kristen Melody was the girl in Once, and now today she got nominated for her first Emmy.
And let me tell you something. The Penguin, my two favorite shows this year, Penguin in limited series.
Is that an HBO show?
Penguin is HBO, It's great. And it is in the Batman universe, but you would never know. It has really nothing to do with Batman whatsoever. It's just a badass gangster who is irredeemable, I would say, by the end of that, right?
Honestly, when I wasn't sure about it just because it was so hyped, but it's a great show.
And the last episode, I think, is just totally friggin' devastating. And you know what I like about this? Only one season.
That's it?
They're
It's
not going
over?
to try to squeeze another season out of it. Only one season, which I like.
Okay.
By the way, congratulations to Bryan Cranston, who got nominated for Best Guest Actor.
In studio?
He's
great.
Yeah, terrific.
So over the top.
Yeah, really funny. All right, coming up next for you, let's, again, we got Fast Track coming up for you at 2 o'clock.
As one of our listeners, Jonathan Watson, says, Fast Track is back. Tune up the Eagles.
There you go. Tune them up. All right, coming up next, 19 years ago today, John, something started, and it has led us to what might be the end of the world. And can Stevie Wonder actually see? That is coming up next for you. In the meantime, this is an ad for BetterHelp. So workplace stress, it's one of the top causes now of mental health struggles. And 61% of the global workforce is experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. And a holiday's great, a vacation day's great, all that stuff, but not a long-term solution to stress. Don't forget, therapy can help you navigate whatever challenges the workday or any day might bring. And I've spent so much time in therapy over the years. It has changed my life. I found somebody started talking to back in 2000, and despite the fact that I deal with mental health stuff on a regular basis, he's been there every step of the way. And therapy can change your life. BetterHelp has got over 30,000 therapists. It's the world's largest online therapy platform. And you might be saying, yeah, but therapy's it's expensive, and I don't know if I can afford it, and maybe it won't work into my schedule. Trust me, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals that fit into your schedule. And right now, you can unwind with work with BetterHelp and get 10% off your first month of therapy. Again, 10% off your first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. No live imagery Tuesday today. We'll return next week with that, but it's because it's Cappy's night out.
What a fortunate moment we find ourselves in.
Join Cappy and I at Park West Bicycle Casino, The Bike. This afternoon, we'll start broadcasting live at 3 p.m., and then we'll be with you till 10 p.m. tonight, pressing the flesh, watching the All-Star game, eating fabulous sushi. And how about giving you $30 in Cappy Bucks of free play? Just check in at the front desk, say Cappy sent me, and then get your free play and come find us. Party, party, all party at The Bike, Park West Bicycle Casino in the city of Bell Gardens. We'll be there until 10 o'clock tonight with ESPN LA and the all-new, brand new inside Park West Bicycle Casino, Jack.
Oh, hey. Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Santa Fe models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away a new Mercedes-Benz and Easy Play every Friday in July. Use your club card to earn entries into the drawing while you play your favorite slot machines and table games. Be there every Friday night for the drawing and to activate your entries. You must be present to win. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, and you could drive home in a brand new Mercedes-Benz this July. Located off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more info.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon. Don't miss it. 2 p.m. today. Fast Track returns, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square.
Fast Track.
That's today at 2 o'clock.
Fast Track.
On Mason and Ireland. Right now, the show continues on 710 ESPN and always on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Happy birthday to both John Ireland and Laura Romo.
You know who this is singing?
No.
Stevie Wonder. You can see.
Stevie Wonder. He can see.
He can see.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you brought this up. Stevie Wonder, of course. So Stevie Wonder was doing a concert recently, right, Laura?
Yes.
Okay. And he addressed the rumors that he can see. And I want to play this for you.
I must say to all of you something that I was thinking, when did I want to let the world know this? But I wanted to say it right now. You know, there have been rumors about me seeing and all that. But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see the world in the vision of truth, of sight. See people in the spirit of them, not how they look, not what color they are, but what color is their spirit?
So there's all kinds of stories about there. You know, a mic stand fell and he reached out and grabbed it.
The elevator.
Do you believe Stevie Wonder when he says he's blind, he can't see?
I don't think he's 100% blind. I think he can see a little. If you want to go down the rabbit hole,
yep.
Google Shaquille O'Neal, Stevie Wonder, and watch what comes up. Shaq used to live in his building in downtown LA. It has all sorts of stories. One time Shaq was in an elevator and it got down to the ground floor and the elevator opened, and the only other person when the elevator opened was Stevie, and he said, Shaq didn't move, didn't say anything. He goes, "What's up, Shaq? How you doing?"
Yep, I've heard that.
There was another time when Shaq said he was in the garage and he saw Stevie moving a car.
Now,
whoa, that's wild.
Like not he's not like driving anywhere,
He's not
but
driving.
he moved it from like out of someone else's parking spot into his.
Right. So
I think
you're disputing what Stevie Wonder says.
I think Stevie
Shaq is disputing.
Yeah,
what Stevie
I think
Wonder
Stevie is probably 80 to 90% blind, but he has some sight.
Do you think he would be as prolific, as successful, as genius as a musician and musical artist if he had full sight?
It's a great question. He's so talented.
So unbelievably
I'm going to say
talented.
yes, but the truth is I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Weirdly, what do you think, Laura?
I think he's so talented. The answer for me is yes.
I think he might be more talented because he can't see. Maybe music is more intuitive or something like,
Could
something
be.
like it definitely could be. All right, so Stevie Wonder apparently can see 80 to 90% blind.
All right,
Ironman says.
so when's the last time you guys got a scam call?
5 seconds ago.
Oh, man.
I'm
I
always
get
getting
scanned
I
texts.
think most people get them.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You owe your UPS or whatever. Like all these
right.
messages.
Yeah, 5 of my last 6 calls have been spam risk.
Okay, so every once in a while you will answer your phone and realize it's a solicitor.
Yes.
How do you handle it when that happens?
Well, I will tell you that I have been trained to not answer the phone when there's a spam call because then they know there's somebody there, so never answer your spam calls.
Well, if you have made the mistake, and I have,
and everybody has,
of answering a spam call, we found this clip of one woman who has a unique way of dealing with it.
This is genius.
You'll hear the call, and we should all steal this from her. This is what to do if you mistakenly answer a spam call.
Okay, the card has your name on it?
Yes.
All right, and go ahead with the number, please.
It's 3, 2, 1. Good evening. We are live on television right now with an investigation into scam callers. We have the FBI on the line. They are tracking this phone number as we speak. Sir, what is your full name again?
Gone.
So, Jess, the minute somebody calls you and says, yeah, I want to talk to you about vinyl siding, just say 3, 2, 1. We are live on television. I have the FBI on the other line. Ma'am, what is your full name?
The FBI on the other line thing is the thing that's got to scare the hell out of people.
That's funnier than, like, my boyfriend, what he does is, because the other day I was, like, getting ready to go somewhere, and he picks up the phone, and he's like, hi. He's like, you've called Pizza Hut. How can I help you? And I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, oh, it's a spam call. He, like, messes with them with restaurants.
So I feel for those people that this is their job. Like, I was a telephone solicitor for one summer when I was growing up. And
how old were you, Mace?
I was probably 15 or 16.
Ah, you're a kid.
Well, it's not as bad as Dave Singer having to sell beauty makeovers in Spanish.
True. But we would call people randomly and say, hi, this is Steve from the Key Corporation. Can I ask you what type of material do you have on the outside of the home?
So you were selling vinyl siding?
Correct.
Yeah.
And they would say, we have vinyl siding. And how are the windows, sir? Because we were selling windows too.
Yeah.
And I never made it to windows. Like, got hung up on over and over again. Usually, like, as soon as you said where you were calling from, you were done. That is a terrible job. Now, that guy was trying to scam a credit card number.
Yep.
That's the 321 were supposed to be the digits on her credit card number, name on the card, all that stuff. That is, don't ever, right? Don't ever respond with money to anything.
Or when they ask you, the new thing is that they'll ask you to verify your name.
Yeah, nope.
And, like, you don't verify your name. Is this so-and-so? Where are you calling from? Like, you don't ever say yes.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because then they'll have your voice saying yes, and then they can access everything.
Yeah, don't talk to those people. Don't give them your credit card number. My mom is forbidden. She's not allowed to give her credit card number to anybody.
I've tried that with my mom. It works
She's
most
still buying
of the
stuff?
time. Yeah. Most of the time it works.
All right, one last thing here. John, 19 years ago today. Any idea what started? 19 years ago
2006 on...
2006. Yeah,
correct,
2006.
Correct. I graduated that year.
Well, does it have something to do with the baseball All-Star game?
No.
All right, then I don't know.
Twitter was invented.
On my birthday.
Yeah, on your birthday.
Wow.
What a nice gift that is. They got you Twitter. Now X, although it'll always be Twitter to me.
Yeah.
Same.
I think that social media can be very useful, but it has resulted in the ruination of the world. It's all ruined. Is it not? Is it now? Do we all not hate each other because of Twitter and
I think it is
Instagram?
I think it has increased hate, and I will say this. If and when the show ever ends, first thing I'm doing is getting off social media because it's just so friggin' negative.
It is negative.
And like you say, it does have the ability to bring people together in certain instances. Like GoFundMes are really cool.
Yeah.
Like when everybody lost their houses with the fires, that was a way to help them.
When all the guys are in the bowling league and they're like we were talking earlier.
It's great for fantasy football.
Oh, great for Laura and I were talking today about like my mom's on Facebook, like everybody's mom's on Facebook. And she is in touch with neighbors from 45 years ago. Like that's a cool thing. She's keeping up with all the people she knows. The bad thing is she's getting wrong news and calling me and I hear the worst stuff from like she called me and said John Travolta's dead. And I'm like, I Googled it. No, he's not. She said it's on Facebook.
Oh, God.
Like, that is not enough. You need more than just Facebook. Don't get your news from Facebook, but too many people do.
Well, so many people do.
Yeah, and it's all wrong.
Yeah, what was that story we had a couple weeks ago that it's up to like 30% of the country gets their news from social media?
No, it's 51% of the country.
Is it that many?
Yeah.
Yeah.
51% of the country.
It
Can you
seems
imagine?
I know
51%.
I know,
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think one of the stories was less than 10% get their news from newspapers now. Even the online sites.
Yeah, newspaper. Yeah, what newspapers do you even subscribe to now? I subscribe to the Times because I feel like I'm doing
I
my
subscribe to the
duty.
LA Times. I subscribe
Athletic.
to the Orange County Register so we can. The Athletic I subscribe to, Laura.
I
but
subscribe to the
But they
Athletic.
separate the Athletic and the New York Times. You
Yeah.
don't get the
They
New York
do.
Times with the Athletic. But
Yeah,
I subscribe to the Southern California News Group so I can read the Register and those papers.
Yep.
And I've subscribed to the LA Times. And then other than that, it's just
Some of the stuff is just there's too much of it,
Right.
and it's. I can't.
It's
The
too
LA
many.
Times, I'm doing my duty. I should subscribe to the Orange County Register or Southern California News Group just because of Bill Plunkett.
Sure.
Poor Bill. I can't read his articles right now. I click to him. That's the most annoying thing is when you
Yes!
click to an article and you can't get it.
They're like, you
Or
need
they
to
give you
subscribe.
like a paragraph and a half, and they're
so
then say
annoying.
if you got to
something
join.
tantalizing, and then you can't read on.
Hey, guess what? We're bringing Fast Track
Fast
back.
Track!
And it's next.
Yeah!
Fast Track.
Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Check out this true crime story. An IT manager came in on Monday, tried to log in, and couldn't. A ransom message popped up. All company data, customer files, bank info, everything was locked. If they didn't pay $250K in Bitcoin, it would all be wiped. Protect your business with Thrive, America's leading managed security provider. Start with a free cyber risk assessment at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
One of LA's best-kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. Join me for Walk United LA at the Rose Bowl Stadium on July 20th. Participants can walk or run to support fire recovery efforts and our most vulnerable LA communities. Learn more at walkunitedla.org. See you there.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Fast Track.
All right.
Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.
Feels weird, doesn't it?
Yes. It's a throwback.
Throwback. Fast Track. And you guys are doing your thing. Laura, what do you got?
Fast Track. This one's new for me because I've never done it. But this is a wild story, guys. We're all animal lovers here. We're big dog people.
Yes.
And a Bay Area family, unfortunately, was mourning their dog, Rufus. But when they went to adopt, they discovered that the pup that they adopted looked so similar to their doggy, Rufus, that they ended up DNA testing him.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that Rufus's biological dad is Ziggy.
Okay.
The little guy that they adopted.
So they ended up with
the
dad
of the dog that passed away.
Oh.
So I thought that was interesting.
That
I was
is.
like, that is, and according to Muttville's CEO, they said that it was unbelievable and something that they've never heard of ever before. But my thing here is, would you adopt a pup that looks exactly like the one that passed away?
Very good question.
Yeah, I would change. I wouldn't. Yeah, I think it'd be too weird.
Juan will not.
Yeah,
I'm with
Juan.
We're gonna no. He wants one.
That looks just like the one.
One
like
that
when
looks
Sophie
like Sophie.
goes, he wants to replace him with a Sophie lookalike.
Sophie's moved on, and he wants a Sophie, someone to look like Sophie, a beagle, in the fall to go with
Interesting.
the other two dogs. And I keep saying you can't replace Sophie.
No, you can't. Isn't it weird because it's...
He wants to name her Sophie too.
Oh, wow.
No. Sophie 2.0?
No, so I'll tell this story. So my friend Pam, who's wonderful, was in our old building down at the beach. And we had Sophie, the puppy dog. And she got a dog. And she said, you know what? I feel like my dog looks like a Sophie. Can I call her Sophie too? And we're like, all right, only two dogs in the building. They're both named Sophie. Okay, Sophie. She became Sophie
It's
too.
kind of weird.
It is weird, but yeah, if Juan could recreate her, he would recreate her. So I think
I
yes,
think it's weird. I'd vote no on that.
And I say you can't replace your dog. And by the way, don't even try.
No, see, like, if I had a Frenchie, right, and then I get another Frenchie, it's just the breed of the dog, I think that's okay. But if it's exactly a look-alike of your dog, that's weird to me.
Yeah. Juan would do it. I want a whole new dog with a whole new,
personality,
look.
look.
Personality
I'm with
and-
that.
Man, me too.
Yeah.
Fast track.
All right, and this kind of caught you off guard there. In the spirit of birthdays, it got me wondering, what's the best birthday gift that you guys ever gotten?
Best birthday gift I ever got.
Best birthday gift I ever got was when I turned 50 years old. Juan had gone through every photo that we've got. Like, I got boxes of family photos. Went through all of them and found really cool photos and put them in a book that was, like from beginning to end. Me as a little kid, me growing up, my grandparents, my family, my
That's
brothers, all the way to grown up and current day. And I opened that thing on my 50th birthday already. Like, you're kind of emotional on a day like that. And I cried. It was so sweet. That was my favorite birthday gift ever. Probably didn't cost much, but it was terrific.
When I turned 40, I'm hard to surprise. I don't really like surprises, but Lisa just said to hell with it. And when I turned 40, I woke up and she goes, you just have to trust me. We're doing something. So she drove me to a golf course, and she had 16 of my best friends at the golf course.
Wow.
She set up a mini golf tournament. Like, people had flown in from out of town.
Oh, that's great.
And she goes, after golf, we're having a party tonight at our house. And I came back, and then there were like another 30 people.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
did you like it?
Loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
really
really
fun.
cool.
So it'd probably be that. What's yours?
I'd say, like, we moved into our new house, and before that, I wanted a basketball hoop so bad. But
Right.
once we moved into our new house, I finally got a basketball hoop.
They
and
surprised you with the one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
great.
definitely my
Laura,
favorite.
how about you?
So mine was when I was 13, I turned 13 years old, and the only thing that I wanted was that massive radios that had like a bunch of speakers and like the 5 CD
Like a
changers.
boombox thing?
No.
No.
Like, it was like bigger. It had like 3 different speakers and then 3 little speakers that you
Okay.
could put around like a surround sound. And then it had 5 CD changers and the 2 cassettes. I wanted that so bad because we used to record. Fun fact, kiddos. We used to Clint Yates. We used to record the music off the radio. We used to put the CD and the cassette and just record because
Right.
we didn't have anything to download songs to at the time.
Nice.
So I wanted that bad boy so bad.
Cool.
That's
By the
what
way,
I
how old were you when you got your basketball?
I was
hoop?
like 11.
11. How old are you now?
22.
Oh, jeez.
Baby.
Fast
22.
track.
baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm talking
All
about
right.
my 50th birthday. He's 22.
I know.
22.
Jesus.
That's wild.
Criminy.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to get sad about my birthday. So anyways, we were talking a little bit about how social media has changed things. And Mace, I brought something up because when we said in 2006, Twitter, became a thing, that's the year that I graduated. And I was like, wow, next year will be my 20th high school reunion.
Oh, that's exciting. You're going to go?
Hell no, I don't care for it. So my thing is, let's be real, I don't care. But people are really trying to make this a thing. Like on Facebook, I had a lot of people hit me up, be like, hey, can you donate to this so we can make it happen? And I'm like, I don't really care to see half of you guys anyways. And isn't it like an old school mentality thing to do a high school reunion because of social media? Like if you want to keep in touch with somebody, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you have enough to keep in touch with somebody.
Yeah, I've not been to a high school or college reunion. I mean, I think my circles were smaller. Like, there are people I know from high school, don't necessarily keep in touch with. I would not go to a reunion. You probably have been to a reunion.
Went to one.
Yeah. What year?
My 20th in 2001. And Lisa and I were there together, and we had to fly to Pittsburgh that night for a family reunion. So I was only there for a couple of hours. And what I realized was the people that I want to see and talk to from high school, I still talk to. And the people that I don't want to see were all at that reunion.
Right.
So if like last year, I went on a summer trip right around now, actually, right on my birthday.
Right.
Where we all, for some reason, picked Palm Springs and it was 110 degrees.
Oh, that's right. I remember that
But
trip.
it was really fun.
Right. That's like when
I'm on a text chain with all those guys, and those are the guys I want to talk to.
Yeah, that's like when all my college buddies flew in and we got the place at the beach and we hung out for a weekend. Those are the people that I really care about. And I remember everybody else, but I'm just not, in touch with them.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I have friends from high school that I'm still one of my best friends. I'm still good friends with her now.
Right.
I hang out with her all the time. I don't need us like, let's do a reunion to like hang out with each other. You know what I mean? I don't care for the other people.
Right. Kasim, you're coming up on your 3-year reunion. What are you going to do?
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I heard that actually, like, the class presidents are like supposed to be like organizing that.
To be the
Is that you?
organizers.
That is not me,
Oh,
luckily.
okay.
So they better get on that.
So
in
the big
next couple of
3
years.
3 years out of
Man, it's been so long.
That's
It doesn't work like that, Jim. Don't worry.
Fast track.
You want to do one more? or-
Yeah, do one more.
So, John, your guy, the Big Dumper.
Yeah.
Big Dumper.
Cal
won
Raleigh.
a video from when he was 8 years old had surfaced of him saying, "I want to win the home run derby."
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he won it. So it got me thinking, was there anything that you said as a child that you look back on and like, wow, I've accomplished that? After
Yeah,
that?
I wanted Chick Hearn's job.
Yeah.
I mean, and now I've got it. That's pretty amazing. I always tell people, you talk about a dream job. I got mine. So I try never to take that for granted. You never know how long it's going to last.
Yeah.
You never know how long you're going to get to do it. But I've been really lucky. I've got to do it. I used to say, Kasim, I've told this story a bunch on the air before, but when I was a little kid, I didn't even sleep then. I would put my head on the pillow, and my parents would tell me to go to sleep, and I put a transistor radio under the pillow so I could hear Chick, but my mom couldn't hear that I was listening to the radio. And sometimes when I'm doing games, I'll say things, and the only explanation is that I'm channeling Chick. It's from when I was half asleep, and if I say yo-yoing up and down or put him in a popcorn machine or, whatever, that all comes from Chick. So that's an easy one for me.
When I was a kid, I listened to tons of AM talk radio. Tons of it. I listened to baseball games. I listened to Cardinals on Camo X and the Reds on WLW and the Tigers on WWE. No, it wasn't WWE. WJR. And I listened to Tom Snyder.
And then you
literally
ended up working with him.
ended up working with Tom Snyder. I used to listen to him on ABC radio taking calls, and it would be, 11 o'clock at night. He was doing the overnight thing, and I was listening. And the idea that someday I would wind up working with Tom Snyder, sharing a show with him, was just crazy to me. So that would probably be it.
Yeah, it's really cool. For me, it's like I've
Working
always
with us?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
it's
part
good
of.
thing.
It's actually part of that. Yeah. Since a kid, I've always wanted to work at ESPN, and now I'm here. So
there you are.
Very fortunate and grateful for that.
Laura, what about you?
So very similar to you guys, my dream job, or I was like, I want to work at Power 106 or Kiss FM, and then my ultimate goal was to be at the ESPN brand. And luckily, I'm 37 today, and I've done all 3.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you don't look you look much younger than your age. Good
well,
for
thank you. Appreciate that. You know, you lose a lot of weight, and that happens.
There you go. There you go.
All right, coming up next for you, a national anthem that I'm not sure how I feel about. I want to play it for you. Plus, John, there's a particular NBA star that is being talked about as a match for the Lakers, and I want to get your reaction to it. That's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. On July 15th, buy in for $100 and get $100 in Lucky Chips plus $50 in free play chips. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-001291, 001289, 001292. PSIS license number 1358. This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Hey, it's Mace. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever the day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill, and enjoy daily lunch specials, or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open, located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
So, John, you know this song, right? This is by the group Devil Dogs.
Okay.
We have a regular caller during Sports Graffiti, a guy who was in the band The Devil Dogs, which has since disbanded, and he brought by this at All-Star Friday night. It's a Devil Dogs patch, which probably is a collector's item now because they stopped making music. For some reason, they stopped making music. But congratulations to Devil Dogs, and thank you very much for that. So, Ireland, Cappy and I did the national anthem at All-Star Friday night.
How'd it go?
Thought, Laura, how'd you think the national anthem went? Pretty
did
well.
Great.
Yeah.
Wait
And
a minute.
Cappy did great.
He did great?
No.
Or Cappy did great?
Mason did great, and Cappy did too.
Okay.
Did too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think Cappy's live on remote today.
Yeah, he is. In fact, since you mentioned that, I should say he and Morales are broadcasting live from Park West Bicycle Casino starting at 3. Stop by, hang out with the team at the Bike Brewery for the All-Star game, and be sure to check out the special promotion happening today. Only buy in $100, get $100 in lucky chips only at Park West Bicycle Casino. Real prizes, real close. All right, so this national anthem, took place at Camden Yards last week. Ride it out a little bit and tell me what you think of it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the pale.
Is it AI?
It's a person. He's singing into a processing machine, and by the time you get to the end of this,
I don't love it.
I don't either. I think it's hokey, hammy. But listen to how big it gets and how many different voices. Crank it up a little bit. This is one guy singing.
Sounds like a chorus.
Sounds like a chorus. Do we like it or do we not?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's
Not
get
a
rid of
fan.
that. Thank you very much, Casino. That was excellent. All right, so John, we're still in free agency season in the NBA, and there are still a couple of names out there that have been linked to the Lakers. Here's Mark J. Spears. Tell me if this makes any sense for the Lakers. Oh, there we go.
Obviously, the one that everybody's worrying about is Al Horford. Like, what's going to happen with Al Horford? You know, Golden State obviously expected him to sign last week. He didn't. Lakers, Milwaukee, Atlanta, I believe, are also interested in the nearly 40-year-old guy who also has retirement on the table.
Right.
He's still considering retiring. He's not in any hurry. He's got a 6th kid coming on the way. He lives in Atlanta and Boston in the offseason. But I'm hearing that whether it's Golden State or, lesser extent if it's the Lakers, like being away from his family that far isn't going to be in that decision. But keep in mind, know who I think is going to be in this decision?
Who?
His 10-year-old son, Ian.
Okay.
He just started traveling with Al on the road like 2 seasons ago. Kid loves basketball. I know he's like, Dad, Steph Curry, Dad. Like, it likely.
All the kids love Steph Curry, man. I know that.
I could see Ian convincing his dad to keep playing.
So Horford has been around for a really long time. Played in 60 games this year, an average of 27 minutes per game. Shot 42% from the field, shot 36% from 3. Does Horford make sense for the Lakers?
Yeah, because they need size.
Right.
And I would welcome Al Horford if he came in.
And was willing to take $5.1 million.
Yeah, but I would offer that money to Bradley Beal first.
Right.
Because the Lakers need size and shooting. Al's tall, but he's 40. I think DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes. I think Jackson Hayes is ideal for a backup.
Sure,
center.
He is.
You're not going to play much if you're Al Horford and you sign here, because the Lakers front line of he might be able to get the Dorian Finney-Smith minutes, the ones that went away when he left, but Rui's going to play a lot.
Yep.
LeBron's obviously going to play a lot. DeAndre Ayton's going to play a lot. I don't know how much room, how many minutes are there for Al Horford. Now in the backcourt, Luka and Austin are going to play a lot, but they're going to stagger them. I think Bradley Beal would be the third guard.
Now, what about some of these other names? Malcolm Brogdon, that name is floating around out there.
Don't hate that one.
Did DeAnthony Melton sign anywhere, or is he still out there?
No, and he would be another person who could get those Dorian Finney-Smith minutes.
Because he's kind of 3-and-D type guy, right? Gets a lot of steals.
Right.
Led the league in steals one year.
The guy I can't figure out why he hasn't signed is Josh Giddey.
He has not signed at all?
No. Unrestricted free agent. And I don't he hasn't been going to the Bulls summer league games.
Interesting.
So I think there's a rift there. I don't know. We probably don't have the money to pay him. But I mean, he's really good. Young, does everything well. That'd be a great get for somebody.
That would be a great get.
Yeah.
He shot 39% from three.
Including a 55-footer to beat the Lakers.
That's right.
On the last play of the game.
Yeah, 14 points per game, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. So, yeah, he'd be friggin' awesome. But I think that's
I'd rather,
this guy.
in that order, I'd rather have a guy like Beal or a guy like Giddey. Giddey's probably, I shouldn't even bring him up.
Well, Giddey shouldn't bring up. He would be number one, but I think he's getting more money than the Lakers have to offer.
Correct. Yeah.
I think that potentially Al Horford. I think DeAnthony Melton. What you didn't say on Malcolm Brogdon? I like Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, former Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
former All-Star.
Plays hard, plays defense.
He's only 32.
Yep.
Ideal for a backup point guard. One thing I would, our guards defensively, as much as I love Austin and Luka, are not elite.
They're not. Well, that is really the understatement of all time. Wait a minute. I want to repeat this. So Luka and Austin are not elite defensively.
Correct.
That is a hot take.
So what do you do about that?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to me that your backcourt additions.
That's why
now
Dorian
Gabe Vincent's still in the roster.
That's why Dorian Finney-Smith, because he was elite defensively, was a good fit. Rui's a good defender, and he can actually guard people bigger than him. LeBron can be a good defender when he wants.
And was last year.
Ayton can be a good defender when he wants. So I'd like to see some backcourt defensive help if we could get it.
I think,
I heard a name. I'd love to get my hands on this guy.
Okay.
But he's on another roster.
Got it.
Washington seems to be going young.
Yes.
And Marcus Smart is just sitting there. And Marcus Smart is an elite defender.
And an attitude and a grinder. And
that'd be a guy I'd love to trade for.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's available or not.
Yeah, no clue. But they are always in flux. Some teams are never going to get it right.
The Wizards are always looking to trade people. So.
How do teams never get it right? Like, how does a team like the Wizards or the Hornets?
Normally, the fish stinks from the head. It stems from bad ownership. So the Clippers were so bad for so many years because Donald Sterling was calling the shots.
Yep.
When Ballmer bought the team, the Clippers got respectable, and now they are. But you look at Phoenix. Matt Ishbia seems like a guy with unlimited amounts of money, but he's knee-jerk. He's had 4 coaches in 4 years. So until he changes and lets his basketball people do what they're supposed to do, I think Phoenix is in trouble.
Yeah.
But you look at Charlotte, Michael Jordan, unbelievable player, bad owner. Washington, is it still Ted Leonsis?
Yep.
The guy who started, he doesn't seem to know too much about basketball. So normally that's where I look.
Yeah.
If your team is bad, you probably have a bad owner.
All right, I want to remind everybody that we are doing our 21st birthday private podcast party on Saturday, July the 26th at Hollywood Park Casino starting at 5. Now, here's the deal. It's sold out really fast. But there's a waiting list. You can go to ESPNLA.com for details on the waiting list and how you. And by the way, we're going to give away a bunch of tickets to help you get in over the course of the next couple of weeks. And everybody who's there will get an unbelievably cool piece of memorabilia, commemorative item for Mason and Ireland that we will sign. It's super, super cool. So that is coming up on the 26th. Coming up next for you, is Jeannie Buss really going to continue as governor of the Lakers once Mark Walters takes over? We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're running a company, you need to protect your data. And the best way to do that is with Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the United States. The truth is 1/3 of businesses, 1/3, will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year in an instant. Your customer files, bank accounts, everything compromised. You won't know until the $1 million ransom hits your email. Preventing data turnover is why your business needs Thrive. They'll start with a cyber risk assessment. Thrive security analysts identify gaps and deliver solutions to help keep your network healthy and protective. I've been hacked. You don't want it. Trust me, it's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Use Thrive. Get your no-obligation security recommendation and consultation. Your business depends on it. Visit this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. I'll say it again, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Protect your data with Thrive.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. No live imagery Tuesday today. We'll return next week with that, but it's because it's Cappy's night out.
What a fortunate moment we find ourselves in.
Join Cappy and I at Park West Bicycle Casino, The Bike. This afternoon, we'll start broadcasting live at 3 p.m., and then we'll be with you till 10 p.m. tonight, pressing the flesh, watching the All-Star game, eating fabulous sushi. And how about giving you $30 in Cappy Bucks of free play? Just check in at the front desk, say Cappy sent me, and then get your free play and come find us. Party, party, all party at The Bike, Park West Bicycle Casino in the city of Bell Gardens. We'll be there until 10 o'clock tonight with the and the all-new, brand new inside Park West Bicycle Casino, Jack.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you've been in an accident, people will give you all kinds of advice, like just take the first offer. You don't need a lawyer. But Jacob and Ronnie's got one simple message for you. Do it for you. It's on his new billboard over L.A. This isn't about anybody else's opinion. It's about your recovery, your medical bills, your future. Jacob and his team handle everything, from getting your car fixed to helping you find the right doctor to making sure the insurance companies take your case seriously. You deserve somebody who will fight for what's right, and Jacob does that every single time. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Call Jacob. He's the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember, call Jacob.com. Jacob, proud partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Pechanga Resort Casino is celebrating 20 years of partnership with the LA Angels. Come play your perfect combination at Southern California's premier resort casino. You'll indulge in world-class amenities, including exceptional entertainment, award-winning dining, an outdoor pool complex, spa luxury, golf, and 24/7 gaming. An expansive casino floor, 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation. Go Angels.
Why do more people buy their car at the Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED, because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
So I got this neck thing, Ireland, and I'm going to PT for the first time tonight. Tonight's my first PT night. And then I'm getting a shot on Friday. I'm getting an epidural in the
cortisone shot or something?
Yeah, it's pain block, nerve block thing, whatever. Hopefully it works. This is bubbling around, and I'm curious about it. So, Jeannie Buss, obviously the Lakers have been sold to Mark Walter and the TWG Group. And he spent a fair amount of money on him.
$10 billion?
Something like $10 billion. And he says,
Pocket
and they've
change.
announced that Jeannie Buss will continue as governor of the team for at least or at most 5 years. Is it at least or is it at most 5 years?
I'm told it's at least. They didn't release that. That's been exposed by reporting by
Right, by-
guys like McMenamin
And Momo came out and said that
who
too,
are who are in the loop. I actually believe. Here's what I think will happen.
Okay.
Mark Walter has been a minority owner of the Lakers for a few years.
Yes.
He already has a relationship with Jeannie.
Yep.
I think in order to get the Buss family to sell the Lakers to him, Mark went to Jeannie. They trust each other. Mark went to Jeannie and said, look, I'm doing this as a business investment.
Right.
I want to give you more capital to do your job.
Sure.
But I don't need to run it. I think Andrew Friedman, Stan Kasten, Lon Rosen, those guys all run the Dodgers for Mark.
Right.
And he lets them do their job. Lon's in a unique position because Lon is best friends with Jeannie and Linda. They all came up Lakers together. So I would actually be surprised if Jeannie and her people don't stay for at least 3 years. Now, after the third year, let's see how it's going.
Yeah.
But I like there was an article in USA Today saying this makes no sense. The first time they have to make a decision and Mark overrules Jeannie, Jeannie's going to leave. I don't think so.
Well, no,
and I don't think Mark's going to overrule her.
I think he will overrule her.
Well,
I mean, I think
he didn't get where he is by not giving his 2 cents. But
right. But you don't think. But if it comes down to a decision of A or B, it's Mark Walter's decision.
If it's big, for example, I think Mark was the one behind the Shohei signing because it cost so much money.
Sure.
And Shohei, after meeting with Mark and Andrew Friedman, actually had it put in his deal that if one of them leaves, it voids his contract.
Sure.
So I don't think Mark, because they have a history, I don't think Mark says to Jeannie, I want you to run this for 5 years and then pulls the rug out from under her. I think she's going to be around.
So this happened with Mark Cuban. This happened with...
But Mark didn't get it in writing.
Whit Grossbeck?
No, Wick's still there. He's still running.
Still
it.
there, and
but he only
did he
got
carry
3.
over from the old regime?
Yeah, but it's going. The sale hasn't even been approved yet. Of the Celtics, but he's got 3 years in writing.
He's got 3 years in writing, and Jeannie reportedly
Jeannie
has 5 years in writing.
Yeah,
now I would imagine, John, by the time we get to summer of 2027, and the cap space is widely available because they have not used any of it.
Right when Mark can really flex his financial muscle.
And I don't think Jeannie will be alone in her decision making. I don't think Rob will be alone in his decision making. I think the Lakers are under this new regime. I hate to use the word regime. Under this new ownership, are going to rebuild the front office and create infrastructure to be able to get those decisions right in the summer of 27. Again, the sale's not even through, but I think there will be big changes between now and the summer of 27. I'm not saying Jeannie would be out,
right?
But if it comes down to Jeannie's view or Mark Walter's view, probably $10 billion carries the day.
Jeannie's pretty collaborative.
She is.
Remember when I wrote that article on the Buss family for LA Times magazine back in like 2011?
Mm-hmm.
I asked Jeannie, what's the best piece of advice you ever got from your dad? And she said, hire the right people and get the hell out of the way.
Amen.
And she's done that consistently.
Yeah.
She signs off on all the hires.
Yep.
She's involved, but once she hires somebody and sees that they know what they're doing, her big line is, how can I help?
Right.
What do you need?
Yeah.
And so now she has more resources to help and more. When somebody says, what do you need? She can just say, well, let me go to Mark and let's get the money.
Yeah. I mean, I go back and I look at the transition from McCourt to Walter with the Dodgers. And it has been pointed out here that Ned Colletti was there for 2 more years, continued for 2 more years, and then they hired Andrew Friedman. I think there will be some continuation going on right now, but I think by the time we get to 27 and Walter owns the team, Jeannie will certainly still be the governor, as been reported. She's got 5 years. But I would imagine that the front office is going to be a little bit more robust when they make those decisions.
Right, but he needs her relationships. Mark needs Jeannie's relationship. She knows all the other owners. She's got a great relationship with Adam Silver.
She's a great ambassador for fans.
Her top right-hand consigliere, Tim Harris, is the one who cut the Spectrum deal, the broadcast. So Tim hired all of us, hired all the announcers, does all the broadcast deals. Their institutional knowledge, in particular Jeannie, Tim, and I'll add Linda to that, too, Linda and Kurt, because they've been involved this whole time. That institutional knowledge is valuable.
Yep.
And that's why I think they're going to be around.
Yeah. I think at this point you got to believe they're going to be around for at least. I think she'll be around for at least 5 years. But I do think we're going to start seeing. And I don't know what's the timetable for the approval of this deal.
Year and a half.
A year and a half.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that it'll be completely done in a year and a half. But I mean, like every 6 months, no, they're operating now under the guise of it'll get approved. They're meeting now in Vegas.
Right.
Matter of fact, the competition committee's meeting today.
Right.
You know, I always say that I want one day with the competition committee.
Right.
Because I would change a bunch of rules. But that's why you need Jeannie, because she knows what has happened before, and she knows where all the people are that can help.
So I wanted to, before we get to Game of Games, we did that birthday thing earlier today, which is just ridiculous. Kangaroo, orange,
Yeah, you want to play
Denmark.
it again?
Yeah. Well, no, we've got, I think we got Owen Wilson.
Okay, so
doing
this
it, right?
is where I stole it from. This was Owen Wilson on Jimmy Kimmel Show. If you weren't with us at 12:15 when we did this, play along in your head. If you're listening, I need 60 seconds of your undivided attention. Trust me on this. It's pretty amazing. Hit it, Laura.
Think of a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Okay, multiply it by 9.
Okay.
Okay, now take whatever number you got, and add those two digits together.
Okay.
Okay, now subtract 5 from that.
All right.
Okay, now take the letter in the alphabet that corresponds with your number. Like 1 is A, 2 is B. You got it?
Okay. Okay, yes.
Okay, think of a country that begins with your letter.
Okay, got it.
Okay, now take the last letter of that country and think of an animal that begins.
Okay.
Okay, but don't tell me.
All right,
okay?
I won't.
Now take the last letter of that animal.
I'm not even going to tell you the number.
Take the last letter of that animal and think of a fruit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but don't tell me if you're thinking of a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange.
Come on.
Worked
crazy.
on me, worked on Laura, worked on Kasim, worked on Mason.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I did it to Emily this morning, worked on Emily.
How the hell does that work? Everybody winds up with a kangaroo eating an orange in Denmark.
Numerically, he gets you to the 4. And once he gets you to the 4, all those different combinations, once he gets you to the 4, think of another country off the top of your head that starts with a D.
Dominican Republic.
Djibouti.
Like Laura said, Dominican Republic. That
Republic, yeah, that would have worked.
The one person this didn't work on was Bergman.
Because
he said he picked Denmark, okay, and then
he picked koala.
Instead
of
then
kangaroo.
in A, he picked an apple.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 times it works.
That is an amazing little trick.
No matter what number you're always going to end up in 4.
Right.
So
That gets you to the D.
To the D.
And so what he's banking on is that you won't think of another country other than Denmark. Laura flirted with Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Then when you get to the K, it's hard to come up with another animal other than a kangaroo.
Yeah.
And then if he gets you to the O, name another fruit that starts with O besides orange.
Can't think of one.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's got you.
Yeah.
But it's pretty amazing.
That's
isn't it?
incredible. Who invented that?
I don't know. Somebody sent it to me.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson on Kimmel. I sent it to Laura and with the instructions of, I want you to try this, and if it works, we'll try it on the show. And she
sure
wrote,
it worked.
Yeah, and she wrote back to me, I thought about the Dominican Republic, but I settled on Denmark, so it worked. And so I did to Lisa, worked on Lisa. I'm probably 8 for 9.
It was
Bergman's the only one.
Number
so you ready?
between 1 and 10 multiplied by
9.
9.
Okay. Now take that number you get. Let's do it out loud for real. Pick any number between 1 and 10.
3.
Okay. Multiply it by 9.
27.
Right. Take those two numbers and add them together, the 2 and the 7.
9.
Subtract 5.
4.
4.
See, I got you to the 4.
You got
now,
me to the 4.
A, B, C, D is your letter. Give me a country that starts with D.
Denmark.
The Denmark ends with a K. Give me an animal that starts with a K.
Kangaroo.
Give me a fruit that starts with an O. Then he's got you.
Yeah, he's got you.
It's pretty amazing.
If he gets you to the 4,
He's always going to get you. I
no,
literally
like
did
I got
it.
Bergman to the 4, but what threw me off is when he went koala. Instead of kangaroo. But he's the only one who's done it.
That's
I
crazy.
literally did it. The sequence all the way. You're always going to get to 4, no matter what. You're going to get to 4.
And that's the heart of it. And then once you get Denmark and kangaroo, you're
in.
He's got you.
That's amazing. All right, coming up next for you, Game of Games. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia, puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and let's see who's playing. We got Ireland on his birthday. We got Parker, who did not have a good at-bat in the All-Star Friday night.
He's just hating on you, Parker. They tried to keep you out of the game
No.
altogether.
Listen,
now I see
John,
why.
Now we see why.
Laura and Kasim.
At least I look good doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, exactly. Laura's birthday too.
All right, what's the game?
Game is fact or fiction. I'm going to give you a fact, and you tell me if it's real or if I made it up.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. The average person produces enough saliva to fill 2 bathtubs a year. Is that fact or is that fiction? Ireland.
Fact.
Fact. Parker.
Fact.
Fact. Laura.
Fact.
Fact. And Kasim.
Fact.
You guys are all right. Yeah, kind of gross to think about. Yeah, but 2 bathtubs full of spit every year. Number 2, sharks existed before trees. Is that fact or fiction? Sharks existed before trees, Parker.
Fiction.
Fiction. Laura.
True.
You say fact. Kasim.
Yes, fact.
Fact.
Fact. Ireland.
Fact.
Fact. It is true. Yeah. In fact, get this. Sharks existed 200 million years before the first tree. That's crazy.
Wow.
Number 3, Mr. Rogers weighed exactly 143 pounds for most of his adult life because he said 143 meant I love you. 1 I, 4 love, 3 you. I love you. Is that fact or is that fiction? Laura.
That is such a weird thing for you to make up, so I will go fact.
You're going fact. Kasim.
Fiction.
Fiction. Ireland.
You made it up. Fiction.
Fiction. Parker.
143. I love you. That's fiction.
It is 100% a fact.
Yeah.
143 was his weight because it meant I love you.
All right, Laura's got Laura 3, John and Kasim 2, Parker 1.
Number 4, the fastest pitch in the StatCast era in Major League Baseball was thrown by Jordan Hicks in 2018. Is that fact or is that fiction? Kasim.
Fact.
Says fact. Ireland.
I think the guy with the Angels beat him. I'm going fiction.
Going fiction. Parker.
I had the same thought process as John. Ben Joyce, I'm going to say fiction.
Fiction. And Laura.
Also fiction.
Fiction is the correct answer, yes. Aroldis Chapman has the record at 105.1 miles an hour. In fact, he has thrown the 5 fastest pitches ever in the StatCast era. Jordan Hicks, number 6 at 104.
All right, so I've got Laura 4, Ireland 3, Parker and Kasim 2 each.
Let's go, Kasim.
Number 5. Walt Disney, his biggest fear was mice. He still went on to create Mickey Mouse. Is that fact or is that fiction? We're back to Ireland.
Fiction.
Fiction. Parker.
Fiction.
Fiction. Laura.
Fact. Yeah, fact.
Fact. And Kasim.
Fact.
It is a fact, yes.
Wow, Laura running away with it.
Mice, and he invented Mickey Mouse. All right, number 6. There is a basketball court in the U.S. Supreme Court building. There is a basketball court in the U.S. Supreme Court building. Is that fact or is that fiction? Parker.
Fact.
Says fact. Laura.
I really don't know. I'm going to go fiction.
Fiction. Kasim.
Fiction.
Fiction. Ireland.
I'm going to take a shot at earning a point on Laura and go fact.
Yeah, no, you should have gone fiction. But if there was a basketball court in the U.S. Supreme Court building, it would be the highest court in the land.
There it is.
All right.
Who else got that besides
I did
Laura?
it.
Somebody else got that right. Kasim,
did
you
yeah.
get it?
Kasim,
okay.
yeah.
All right, so here's what we got. Laura 6, Kasim 4, John 3, Parker 2. How many are left?
3 left.
All right, I got to go opposite of Laura.
I think I'm out, right, John? Or
yeah, you're
right?
out, Parker.
Yeah.
Sorry, Parker.
Parker's
Just
like,
like you were Friday night.
Just
out.
like Friday night.
Yeah, you're an easy out 2 times in a row.
All right, number 7. Luke Walton from the Lakers once played 2 minutes a game after forgetting to check in at the scorer's table. Is that fact or is that fiction? I think we start with Laura.
I will go fact.
Going fact. Kasim.
Fiction.
Fiction.
I
Ireland.
have to go fiction.
And fiction is the right answer. Yeah,
Okay.
that never happened. Totally made up.
Darn.
All right, so there is 2 left.
2 left.
All right, Laura 6, Kasim 5, John 4.
Okay, so number 8. As a teenager, the late Manute Bol killed a lion with a spear. The late Manute Bol killed a lion with a spear. Is that fact or is that fiction? We start with Laura.
What the hell? I don't know. Fiction.
Fiction. Kasim.
Fact.
Fact.
And I
Ireland.
have to go fact.
And it is a fact, yes.
Ah, Kasim,
He
you
did.
caught her.
It was part of a tribal ritual. It was never fully confirmed, but he never denied that it happened. So,
All
we're
right,
the
so
Maasai
Kasim goes first, then Laura, then me.
Okay. Number 9. Nolan Ryan struck out 7 fathers, then struck out their sons. Is that fact or is that fiction? Kasim.
Fact.
Fact. Laura. Does Laura have to go different?
No,
No, I
they're
don't.
tied.
Oh, you're tied. Okay.
Okay, so he struck out 7 fathers and...
Then struck out their sons.
Sure, I'll go fact.
Fact.
All right,
Ireland.
I have to go fiction.
And fiction is the loser there. He
Okay.
did, in fact, strike out 7 fathers, then struck out
All
their
right,
sons.
so it's a tiebreaker between Kasim and Laura. Laura, I can
Kasim?
now throw my full support behind you on your
Thank you.
birthday.
Kasim, I'm the worst at this, so, bro, you got a really good chance.
All right. Tiebreaker. Manute Bol is from Sudan. What is the population of Sudan? Population of Sudan in millions. By the way, I knew nothing about Sudan when I wrote this question. I had to look it up to see what the population was. Total random guesses.
All right,
here.
I got one.
Ready.
Okay.
Can I give Laura a hint on her birthday? Kasim will hear it, obviously, so it won't be an unfair hint.
Okay, good.
Because she's terrible at these numbers.
I am so bad.
Okay.
I already wrote it down.
All right. It is it is somewhere in between. Okay?
Okay.
10 million and 100 million.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's a good clue.
All right, somewhere in between. Was what you wrote down in that range?
It was 12.3.
Kasim, what'd you write down?
3.4.
The winner. What was yours, Laura?
12.3.
12.3 carries the day, yes.
Way to go, Laura Romo,
on
her birthday!
Happy birthday. 48 million is the population
dang, I was
of
so off.
Sudan. Good job, Laura.
I was so off, though.
So wait, but you won.
You won without my help.
By the way, Game of Games is brought to you by friend Jacob and Ronnie. Whenever you're involved in any sort of accident, hopefully it never happens, but if it does, you want Jacob on your side. He is the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember, call jacob.com. Yeah, that story about Manute Bol is interesting. It's a story that maybe falls into the urban legend category, although they asked Manute Bol about it, and Manute Bol
his son is in the NBA now. I think Manute passed away, right?
Yeah, he did pass away. But he never denied that actually did happen.
Bol, who's in the league now, might be able to verify or not verify.
Shed some truth on that. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Parker, what did happen during your one at-bat Friday night at All-Star Friday night?
Well, thank you for asking, Mace. I haven't had a chance to really speak my truth and process.
Speak your truth.
What actually happened? Did you ground out, strike out, fly out? What did you do?
I grounded out. So we had contact.
Who did you hit the ball to?
Well, Momo.
Yeah, hit it right up the middle, back at Momo.
Right back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
The thing is, I went into this day thinking, oh, this will be a fun bit. And then when I looked at the run of schedule, it said there's an actual partner attached, a celebrity hitter, Parker Bell. If I realized there was a partner attached, I would have been in the cages.
What?
So you were doing it basically a partner got you in?
Yes. So it was a pro baller celebrity at bat, and I didn't know it would be that serious. Otherwise, I would have went.
Well, Jeff, the guy who runs Pro Baller, is a great guy, and I think you disrespected him by not going into the game.
By the way, and you disrespected me because you were on my team at a key moment in the seventh inning. It was awful.
No, John, bad. You'll love this. I looked Mason in the eye. I think only Lucas from our social team was here to see this. And he asked me, Mason says, "Are you good?" I go, "Mason, I will get on base."
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And you basically grounded back.
I used him to lead off the seventh inning. It was awful. Absolutely
awful. If I had gone in the fourth, maybe had like two at-bats.
Shut up.
Don't go out bragging. I can play, I can play, and put me in the seventh inning at the critical moment, and then we put you in, and then you pull up lame.
I'll take that, but John as my witness, I think during a crosstalk, even Sedano was there, they asked, "Are you good?" I said, "No, I played varsity, but I was a pinch runner."
Why were you angling to get into the game if you're not good?
It was partners
attached. And a celebrity, bro.
By the way, I will say this about Pro Baller brand. So I drank 5 of them on Friday.
5? And you had no trouble sleeping that night?
None whatsoever. The beauty of Pro Baller is it does have caffeine, but not crazy amounts of caffeine, less than a cup of coffee. And it's got a ton of B6 and a ton of B12. And I think the B6 and the B12 are what put me over the top, allowed me to double to center field.
That and the fact that Bergman came way in. Bergman and Marcus Grant moved their outfield in when you came up.
Their defensive alignment was terrible on me. They had not seen the book. All right, coming up next, we're going to do some
I think
crosstalk.
Cappy and Morales are live someplace,
that's right. They're live on the road at Park West Bicycle Casino. We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Black and Gold hit the road for a midweek showdown in Minnesota.
It's over at BMO Stadium. LAFC, a second consecutive shutout victory.
After back-to-back wins at BMO, can LAFC keep it rolling at Allianz Field?
No, that's a huge game because Minnesota is ahead of us. If we want to keep a chance to catch them up, you need to perform over there.
Pre-match coverage of LAFC versus Minnesota United starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Sedano and Cap.
Disney's Descendant Zombies Worlds Collide Tour. Live in concert, July 23rd at Crypto.com Arena. A one-of-a-kind live concert experience starring Kylie Cantrell, Freya Sky, Malia Baker, Malachi Barton, Dara Renee, Joshua Colley, and Makana Knife. Live on stage, singing all the hits from the movies. Tickets on sale now at DescendantZombiesLive.com.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. No live imagery Tuesday today. We'll return next week with that, but it's because it's Cappy's night out.
What a fortunate moment we find ourselves in.
Join Cappy and I at Park West Bicycle Casino, The Bike. This afternoon, we'll start broadcasting live at 3 p.m., and then we'll be with you till 10 p.m. tonight, pressing the flesh, watching the All-Star game, eating fabulous sushi. And how about giving you $30 in Cappy Bucks of free play? Just check in at the front desk, say Cappy sent me, and then get your free play and come find us. Party, party, all party at The Bike, Park West Bicycle Casino in the city of Bell Gardens. We'll be there until 10 o'clock tonight with ESPN LA and the all-new, brand new inside Park West Bicycle Casino, Jack.
Why do more people buy their car at the Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Calf to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins. Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
You forgot.
I didn't forget it.
Where is it?
Job, megaphone.
No, today, Mace, I had multiple jobs.
Okay.
Because
Such
today,
as?
well, Johnny I, first and foremost, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
And
Producer
to the Queen.
War, yeah,
right?
Producer War,
Happy
the Queen.
birthday.
Thank you.
So today, what you guys don't understand is Chris and I have decided to go completely rogue today.
We're rogue today.
Rogue.
What does that mean,
yeah,
Morales?
what does that
What
mean?
does rogue constitute?
I know you're at Park West Bicycle Casino, but what does going rogue mean?
So we've got Cappy's equipment, Cappy engineering it. We plugged into the dartboard. Well, not literally the dartboard.
No, in today's case, we plugged into the television.
We plugged into the television.
So
you're
unlike
broadcasting on what?
A Comrex.
Oh, right. This
is like like when we went to that bar and we plugged into the dartboard.
Right.
Yes.
When we did a show in my backyard.
Yeah.
We did a show at Black Gold in the office.
Correct. So this is going rogue, John, where we don't have professional, expensive engineering. We don't have the full ESPN setup of a desk and
Wait,
signage.
you do not have an engineer at this remote?
That is correct.
I just said Cappy's the engineer.
Is the promotions team there? Are there big banners saying?
No.
Chris,
man.
was this an oversight? Did an
No.
engineer not show up, or was this the plan all along?
This was Cappy and I's plan to go rogue.
Well, you guys sound great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, that's because I got all my equipment here. And when Chris showed up, he said, well, where's my microphone? I said, well, I thought you were bringing your own microphone. He said, no, I need a mic.
This ain't no BYOM.
I said, but you said specifically you have a certain mic. I thought he was bringing his own mic, thought he was bringing his own cans. If you guys could see the amount of equipment that I bring with me.
What do you like? What
are you guys on YouTube?
Yeah, right now.
Name the items that you have with you.
Well,
this
we have a
massive
Comrex.
equipment.
I'm using an RE20, which is the microphone, an Electro Voice RE20, which is the mic I want to replace all those mics in the studio that don't work with.
Hurry up.
Frankly, Chris, you've never sounded better.
Well, let's cut that up and send that to the engineering team.
Yeah.
Good
So
for you guys.
I've got Chris on that mic. I've got myself on a different mic.
Now that's like for SM7, right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
There you go.
Then I've also got a handheld mic here for a third person.
Oh,
should
nice.
somebody want to jump in?
Nice.
Mace, I have 2 boxes filled with equipment, extra microphones, extra wires.
So,
I've
do you
got,
anticipate any of this stuff getting used? Or
well,
we're going to hope.
I bring it for backup just in case.
Is that I'm looking at the wires behind you.
Yeah.
That's the Ethernet cord is plugged into the TV, right?
Yeah, that's how we got juice.
That's right.
Wow.
You guys
this
are
is
like
rogue.
MacGyver.
Well, Cappy mainly. I got to give him credit. Usually I call him an idiot, but he's pretty good with this stuff.
I can't believe it. I was telling Stephanie earlier, I used to see guys way back in the old days go to Radio Row at a Super Bowl, and these guys would schlep their crap all over the place, and I'd go, oh, look at those poor guys from those small little towns. They have to engineer and know how to use their own equipment, and they got to get themselves on the air, and I thought, what a bunch of losers. And now I'm one of those losers.
All right, now Cappy did, or Chris, either one of you, did you do the brain teaser that we did, the Laura and John birthday brain teaser?
No, we were setting up equipment.
Oh, my God.
So you haven't heard it yet?
No.
Okay, it's the craziest thing,
Okay,
guys.
so I need 1 minute of your undivided attention. Okay, you got to focus.
Okay, focus.
All right. Now I'm
Like-
going to ask you to do several
like Pepe.
things, but I don't want you to
Focus.
I don't want you to tell me what you're thinking. All
Okay.
right? Do not tell me. Just keep it to yourself. All right. First thing, each one of you pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
All right. Multiply it by 9.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now take that number, whatever you get, and add those 2 digits together.
Okay.
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 All right. So you've got that number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the total number of that one number
Don't tell me
plus
what
it.
it is.
Okay.
Now, whatever that number is, subtract 5.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Now I want you to put a corresponding letter to your number. So, for example, if your number is 1, that would be A, 2 would be B, C would be 3, D would be 4, E would be 5. You got it?
But what if it's two two numbers?
No, it's not 2 numbers.
You've added them together.
When I had you pick a number between 1 and 10 and you multiplied it by 9,
Right.
then you added those 2 digits together, right?
No.
That's what you have to do.
So then you have to,
now I'm
then you have to
confused.
subtract 5.
Yeah, then you subtract 5, and you
Right.
should have a
Okay,
single-digit number.
Okay.
Now
I
I'm
have
there.
it.
Yeah, I'm
I've
there.
got the single digit, and I've
Okay.
got the corresponding letter.
Okay, now, Cappy,
Yep.
think of a country that starts with that letter, okay?
Okay.
I'm
Chris,
there.
you got one?
I'm there.
Okay, now take the last letter of that country, whatever that letter is, and think of an animal that starts with that letter.
Okay.
Are you with
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
there. I'm there.
Take your animal, whatever that is, and take the last letter. You got the last letter of the animal?
Yeah.
Pick a fruit that starts with that letter.
Okay, got it.
Got
I
it?
don't know if I have a fruit with that
I
letter.
have
Okay,
a fruit.
but Cappy,
I got a
you
fruit
do?
with that letter.
Okay, Cap,
Yep.
are you picturing a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange?
Answer? How the hell did you know that? Come on.
Is that not crazy?
Is that
That's
not
insane.
the weirdest thing ever?
That's insane. Because let me just tell you what happened.
Oh, boy.
You said pick a number between 1 and 10. I picked 9.
Yep.
Right.
You said multiply it by 9. That's 81.
Yep.
Right.
You said add the 2 numbers together. That's 9. Subtract 5. That's 4.
That got you to the D.
Right. Then you said 4. You
No, then I
corresponding.
said pick a country.
Right. Pick a country that starts with the letter that's corresponding.
D. You
Denmark.
picked Denmark.
Last letter K. Pick an animal. Kangaroo.
Right.
Last letter kangaroo. O. Orange. Yes.
Can you believe
Is
that
that
works?
not the weirdest thing?
How the hell did that happen? What's the name of that guy that goes to all the NFL
Oz
training?
Perlman,
Oz
but
Perlman,
you
yeah.
won't believe where I got this. Hey, Laura, do you have Owen Wilson?
I do.
All right, listen to this. This was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, Cap. Listen to this.
Think of a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Okay, multiply it by 9.
Okay.
Okay, now take whatever you got, whatever number you got, and add those 2 digits together.
Okay.
Okay, now subtract 5 from that.
All right.
Okay, now take the letter in the alphabet that corresponds with your number. Like 1 is A, 2 is B. You got it?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay, think of a country that begins with your letter.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, now take the last letter of that country and think of an animal that begins.
Okay.
Okay, but don't tell me.
All right.
Okay?
I won't.
Now take the last letter of that
I'm not
animal.
even going to tell you the number. at
Take
the
the
end.
last letter of that animal and think of a fruit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but don't tell me if you're thinking of a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange.
Whoa.
Come on.
Can you believe
Whoa.
that?
Whoa. So wait. So let me ask you this question: if I would have picked 3, and I would have multiplied it by 9, which is 27. Then it becomes 9. Then I subtract 5, and it becomes 4. So everything
correct. Every number combination gets you to 4. That's the key to the whole bit.
Okay, so wait,
I screwed it up at some point.
Is there anybody that doesn't have a kangaroo in Denmark?
Yeah, Bergman. I've done it to 10 people. It's worked.
I had
on
an
9.
antelope in Ecuador, I think.
I just gave it all to one. One got a cat eating a tangerine in the Dominican Republic.
So if you
that sounds like a fun weekend, frankly.
It does sound like fun, doesn't it? Down in the DR.
So wait, so do most people though just go D Denmark, K kangaroo, O orange?
Correct.
Because there are really no choices once you get to those letters.
Like Bergman, for example, went D Denmark, K koala,
koala screwed
A
up.
apple. So he screwed it up. But everybody else I've done it to, it's worked.
Wow. That was really cool.
Yeah.
No,
Isn't that weird?
It's weird. It's weird.
You know what else is weird for today? Cappy has been asking me every 10 minutes on the 10s.
Yeah.
Like we were doing traffic reports at KNX.
Right.
He's like, so Sedano's not doing the show today? I go, no, he's
Isn't
sick.
he in Vegas?
No, he's sick.
Oh, he is?
So he's trying to recover. We spoke this morning, him and I. He's trying to recover so he can be in Vegas.
Oh.
And Cappy's like, so it's just you and me? And I'm like, yeah. He's like,
Well, because here's why. Because yesterday Sedano was like, hey, I'm only going to be able to do the first hour because I'm kind of losing my voice. And I'm not going to make it through hours 2 and 3. But truth be told, George was so angry with me yesterday that he and I, who we usually talk every day, today he didn't talk to me.
because he's not doing the show.
That or he's just still angry with me.
He could be angry. Him and I spoke for like 40 minutes. I said, don't you need to rest your voice? And he said, yeah, I got to go.
Yeah, Mace, he was so mad at me yesterday.
Said he was going to
By the way,
do the
he
steamer.
did get very worked up yesterday. I heard part of this. And
He was so mad.
What
because-
happened?
What was
it
weird, Cappy, was I did a kind of a fun thing for Sedano yesterday. I took my rant from when Luka got thrown out in OKC.
Right.
And we switched it. We had Laura put Sedano's name in it, so it sounded like I was reacting to Sedano getting called out in the softball game.
Why?
But he couldn't. He wouldn't let me in. I tried 3 times to get to it, but he wouldn't stop talking. So he was on a mission yesterday.
Yeah, he really came in. He came in.
Well,
I
angry.
tried,
He came
and
in hot.
I had to go pick Jack up, so I had to leave at 3:12. And
Yeah.
I tried. You remember, Cap? You're right
Yes.
next to me. I
Yeah.
tried 4 times to get it in, but Sedano wouldn't let me get it in.
Well, he was so angry yesterday because not only did he talk so much about how DeAndre was going to be awesome and Funchie was going to be awesome and how they were going to, Team Mace was
He
going to
said
annihilate
Funchie
us.
was going to go after your head.
Right. Team Mace was going to annihilate us. And then rather than being like a good sport and saying, hey, you know what? You guys won. Because you win with class and you lose with class.
Correct.
He said, no, you suck. And the only reason your team won is because you guys got these ringers. And I go, well, wait a second.
Well, they had ringers too.
And the thing is, you guys talked for weeks about how you were going to annihilate us.
And
So-
they had muscle too. They had Young D with those arms,
Right,
those
they,
pythons.
they had all the big power hitters, none of whom performed. And now, in the end, rather than giving my team our flowers, he just said, no, it wasn't you guys.
Right.
It was the guys that were added to the team because combined they had 4 RBIs.
It's why
The
Momo
ringers.
was the pro baller of the game because she was throwing stuff on that softball.
she was amazing.
She was really good. She was really good. Now, because Sedano's not here, he got kicked out. Now, he got removed from the base. He got called out because he turned
the umpire
bag,
threw him
right?
off the field, right?
So here is what we had planned to play for Sedano yesterday. Go ahead and hit it.
Oh, Sedano just got thrown out.
Why?
He was talking trash to a fan, and the referee thought he was talking to him.
Oh, this is an absolutely horrible decision by the official. Absolutely horrible. You cannot throw
Sedano
out of a game. You cannot do this in a game that's this good. This is one of the worst pieces of officiating I have ever seen, and I've done this for 25 years. I hate this call, and I would say the same thing if they were doing it to Mason. You cannot, Michael, throw us
Sedano
the game for talking to a fan.
He didn't think he was talking to the fan. The
I
referee
don't
thought,
care.
The referee thought he was talking to him. That's why he threw Sedano out.
That is
very funny.
awesome.
That's very good.
Yeah, we tried 3 times. We couldn't get it in.
No, good thing you didn't.
Yeah, he would have flipped out.
He might have lost his mind.
I'll tell you, I
thought he would laugh.
Yeah, he might have. He might have cracked a smile, but he was still so damn heated. I tried to give you your flowers. I thought it was a great night. In fact, I texted you after the game, I think, Cappy.
You did.
And I was sitting in the back of an Uber. I'm like, God, Cappy's he's so good at this. He's so good at not softball, clearly, but so good at connecting with people and your people are there. I thought it was an all-around great night. Morales, I thought you were terrific. It was just a great night, and it's my favorite day of the year. And one of the reasons why is because there's no ropes. Like, nobody's on the other side of the rope. You can walk up to any of us, talk, BS.
It's like Vero Beach used to be for the Dodgers.
Exactly. It's like Vero Beach. It is really, really fun. So next year we'll do it again and definitely be out there. And Cappy, congratulations to you and your team. And
I thought it was one of the great upsets of all time. I don't think there's any baggage left on that upset.
No,
absolutely
I disagree
not.
with George.
And I'll tell you this. Here's one thing I want to suggest for next year. I'm just going to start throwing out ideas.
Oh, boy.
Here's
Here
what we
go.
do. You ready?
It's early.
I want to
It's early
defend
here.
my title. Okay, so Team Cappy, I want to defend my title.
Okay.
And I think George should captain the other team.
Agreed.
Now, here's the one caveat I think should happen.
Who's going to draft Keyshawn on their team?
Is he coming back?
Well, he's free.
You never know.
I guess not free.
Well,
That's
no,
a
he's
good-
not free. He's
that's
not
a good
free.
question.
Chris tends to know the inside on these
Yeah.
things. Maybe that's the first breadcrumb.
I just want to say one thing, that if Sedano captains a team and I captain a team,
Yep.
both of us have to play third base.
I
Yeah,
like
but
it.
you're horrible at third base. I
Yeah,
mean, you
but-
were brutally
Yeah,
bad.
you were not good. He can't
okay,
be worse.
but hold on.
But what he's saying is George won't be any better.
Right.
Oh.
It's the hardest position to play
Yep.
on the field. I play it because being there, I'm right next to the fans so that I can interact and have a good time. Plus, I can
Yeah.
talk a bunch of crap to the other team.
Sure.
George and I, to really, truly, because I'm getting destroyed. And I deserve it. I played a horrible third base. I can't throw to
But
first.
you won.
Yeah, you
I know.
won.
And,
It's
and,
the final
and Johnny
score.
and John, it's true. I probably had about 12 plays down to me. I'd say 7 were errors and 5 were plays that were made.
Right.
But if George, you know what? You're right. You're right.
More like
it was,
more like 11-3.
it was 11. It was 11 plays to me. 4 were made. 7 were errors.
Yeah.
Okay. But
a lot of unearned runs in that game.
But I think George and I have to play the same position so that when we come back on Monday and we're
Comparison.
beating up on each other, at least now all things are equal.
By the way, I don't think Pepe can come back now. Trudell did such a great job, and he kept score on that app.
And he's given us all the box score.
Trudell was terrific. Yeah. That's
Yeah, you might want to put Trudell in the game. He's
I don't
really
know.
good.
He was so good announcing it, and nobody else kept the box score.
He kept the box score.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that was the
And he's
hard
got
thing.
those little feet, so I don't know if he can run that fast.
Oh,
Well, he was
geez.
wearing those
Here we go.
those 5s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
size
fives.
5.
Size 5
Exactly.
shoes.
Yeah. The thing, everybody picks on Trudell, but the thing about him that nobody knows is
Yeah.
All right.
And yes, it is the Midsummer Classic,